everybody! Oh, it's everybody. Oh my gosh. Welcome to the stream. See Super Duper's here, modding like he always does, because he's a rock star like that. Got Hoku Star, hello. Skater Idiot's here. Sebastian's here. Hi guys. Actually, yeah. Before Cecily's mute. Yeah, hold on. Am I mute? No, I'm good. It's all moving. Is Kaz mute? He is. Yes. Why? Hold on. Let me fix it. All right. Try again.
All right, I'm here.
All right, there he is. Yay!
Yeah.
Guys, I brought a guest today. Why don't you introduce yourself to my goose babies?
Hello.
Hello, goose babies.
babies.
My goslings.
You're Ryan Gosling?
My Ryan Goslings. Say hello.
Hi everyone. I'm Cass Cassidy, amateur VTuber, professional burnout, actual factual former writing teacher. So I'm here.
Factual?
Actual factual. Yeah, I got paid.
Oh, what grade?
Let's see. So, university students, grad and undergrad, and for a brief period, elementary and middle.
Very good. I bet that was like exhausting.
All the time.
Did you kidnap him? Yes, I kidnapped him. I kidnapped him a week in advance. And it's okay. He's being fed with bread, just like Jet is. Every day.
Wait, I've been getting bread?
Mhm.
Okay.
What is that not what you thought it was?
I didn't ask questions.
Oh, well, that's good. That's very good. What a good kidnappee he is. What do you call it? Sorry, I don't have respect for my kidnappees. they're just my kidnappees. I don't know what they call it. You're my prisoner. Like prisoner, but there's another word for prisoner. I'm forgetting words.
And captured?
Is
that Trey?
Captured?
I can see in the corner of my eye.
You can see in the corner of your eye that Trey is here. Trey is here, yes. Trey is here. Also, Tony is here too. Hi, Tony. There's Tony. Hi, guys. For any Kaz viewers joining, just know everything you say will fall back on him.
What? Yeah, no, that's so true, guys. Behave. None of the stuff you try and
Hostage. Thank you. That's the word. I was thinking hostage. That's it.
Gold star, Hoka star, gold star.
Yeah, gold star for you. Good job. Oh, Aaron's here. Aaron YT is here. Not Aaron the mod. Aaron the YouTuber is here. Hello.
Oh, hey. Hi, Aaron. We just played Marvel Rivals like an hour ago.
Oh yeah, you guys did. Have a gun up to his head? Yeah, like a squirt gun, in case he falls out of line. Oh, I'll even shoot him right now. Oh, he took that like a champ. Good job.
Yeah?
Yeah. What are we doing today, Kaz?
Well, so this came from, I think it came from like a member stream when you were talking about Chicken Little. And me being a former writer and someone who had Chicken Little in the car for when you used to be able to watch DVD players in your car, like from the ages of like 7 to 12, we kind of went off.
Yeah, let's just say we popped off with that one.
We did. Long story short, I think at like 3 in the morning, I send you like a solid like maybe what might be like 700 words of a proposed story for Chicken Little 2.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
So basically, this has kind of been our obsession for like, I want to say like maybe 2 or 3 weeks. Like this is kind of something we just kind of talked about on and off about about a possible Chicken Little sequel. What would that look like? And I think what we've made together is quite magical. Yeah, and we wanted to share it with the world. So this is what the stream is today. Is us kind of talking and brainstorming the Chicken Little 2 sequel that could have been, that wasn't. That was stolen from us. It might still be.
You've kidnapped me. You can kidnap Zach Braff.
I could.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I
Kaz
know
is
where he
just
went to
Zach
college.
spelled backwards.
It's on his public thing. Yeah. What?
I said Kaz Zach is just Kaz spelled backwards.
This is new information to me.
Oh my god. Oh, okay, just don't tell Zach Chastity, okay? He might get upset about that.
Don't say his name, he'll show up.
If you say his name 3 times, he'll show up.
Yeah.
Also, we brought the whiteboard. It specifically says here in our notes, go ham on the whiteboard. So we certainly will. Oh gosh, we wanted to try and do some writing exercises before we truly get our hands nasty in the Chicken Little 2. Yeah. I'm not sure how we wanted to do that.
If you want me to, I can just do what I did when I was a writing teacher. So I think maybe Wheel of OC Creator is a good one.
I think so too.
So this is a bit of an audience participation. So get your chats ready.
Yay! Get your typing fingers, tippity tap tapping.
Yeah, this is gonna be if you've ever been to an improv show, don't do what bad people in the audience do. Actually, respond. But we're gonna ask you guys to give us a couple things about a character, like physical traits, things they want, desire, etc., etc., and then we'll go ahead and we'll just build out a character on the board, talk about what they do, brainstorm. We just want to get the juices flowing.
Yeah.
So if we could get a pinned chat, I guess, asking for
I can even turn on maybe a Q&A. I'm not sure how that works. I've never tried it before. Should we try it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. Start a Q&A. Okay. There we go. So say something. So we want, what do we want? We want
some physical traits.
Okay, 2
and some personality traits.
Okay, yeah, physical traits, personality traits.
And then the greatest fear.
All right. Here we go. This is what we want. We want, we want physical traits, personality traits, and greatest fear. I'm not sure exactly. I'm kind of curious how this works.
Yeah, so I think what I would always do would be one person would say one thing, we try and make a cohesive thing, figure out what kind of story you'd put them in. For example, if I were to say, okay, give me a 7-foot tall spin the wheel polar bear, and then for personality traits be
angsty.
Dancing, likes dancing, but also angsty.
Yeah, angsty. Just angsty dances.
So basically, what story would you put them in? What name? Well, I was like, this sounds like Barefoot Loose.
Barefoot Loose, yeah, you're not wrong. Actually, there's grizzly bears and polar bears, and sun bears, and the sun bears. The sun bears. Yeah, they're the comic relief. Sun bear.
Yeah.
Sun bear is comic relief. Oh, here we go. We've already got one.
Super
duper. Yeah, he says, true spirit. It just sounds like Sonic. Fast, lanky. Hates being alone. Yeah, it just sounds like Sonic, but that's okay.
Lanky.
I like that descriptor, lanky. I always got described as being lanky when I was a kid.
What was the third one that Super said? Lanky, hates being alone, and what?
There's also true spirit and fast. Yeah.
True spirit and fast. Also, am I connected to the board?
Are you connected to the board? Have you?
Am I not zoomed in enough?
Maybe. Hold on. Oh, connection to the server was lost. Give me a second. I'll reload it. There we go. Wait, hold on. Maybe. There you are.
Yeah. I have chicken scratch. I'm also.
Yeah. He's a teacher.
Yeah, no. I got it from my mother.
Not a kindergarten teacher. Kindergarten teachers have great handwriting.
Let's see. So a true spirit and fast, lanky, hates being alone.
Yeah.
We never said human. We
didn't ever say human. Well, obviously he's a blue hedgehog.
He's a blue hedgehog?
Obviously he's a blue hedgehog.
Is his name Lanik? The
Is
Lanky
his name
Sanic?
Lanky Sanic? Nasty.
See, I'm seeing super. Oh, free spirit. Okay,
Oh,
true spirit is a different thing.
True spirit is true spirit, free spirit. He's true. He's true spirit. He's honest.
Okay. So, what kind of character is this? We know the character is Sonic-esque. What kind of conflict would you think this person would fight? Like, is this like a conflict against like nature, conflict against man, conflict against environment? Yeah, so his greatest fear is being alone, so...
Maybe it's self. It'd have to be self. Obviously, his greatest enemy is himself.
Let's see. We got anything else in the Q&A?
Honestly, yeah, I'm just like, oh. Like, if I switch it over to... Yeah, no, that's it.
That's it? Okay.
Yeah, come on, guys. What the heck?
Dang.
No, that's all right.
Okay, give me a sec. Time to draw our little guy.
Draw our little guy.
He's literally.
I want to draw a little guy too.
He's like a Pez dispenser.
It looks like he cleans off bookshelves really well. Yeah. Not Sonic. This is not Sonic though.
It's legally distinct Sonic.
Yeah.
Like Lanik.
Yeah. Oh, I kind of like how you did. I kind of like how you did that. Is like he kind of looks like that.
Oh.
Yeah, he kind of looks like this. He kind of looks like a monkey a little bit.
A little bit like a monkey?
Yeah. Boo womp.
Let me get his limiters.
Oh, his inhibitors.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, shoot.
Is this limited just one per person? Well, I was kind of thinking that like, people would just kind of shoot off some traits and some things like that, and we'd kind of like, you know, toss it around like a little salad. But yeah, he's kind of like, then he's like stick like that.
He looks like a popsicle. Wait. No. Cecily, have I sent you the picture of the Sonic popsicle like plushie I got that one time?
Yeah. I have the Sonic popsicle. I have a Sonic popsicle like keychain.
Oh my god. Oh, it's so good. He's so good.
He's so good. Yeah.
He somehow still smells like blue raspberry in my house.
That's amazing. My sister's got like the one of like the Hello Kitty Build-A-Bears that she's had it for like 2 years now, I think, and it still smells like strawberries. So.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah. I kind of like, he kind of looks like he's provoking.
Like he's poking this thing with a stick. Wait. So he's
like I feel like he's like come on, come at me, bro. Like that's the kind of the vibe that he's giving off.
I gave him a sword.
Oh, he's jousting.
I think this is fencing, Sam's actually.
He's fencing. My bad. Yeah, my bad. Maybe because he's got that though. Like, so if his greatest enemy is himself, he has to have like an evil copy of himself. He's literally fighting himself.
Is this gonna be like a Wario situation where it's just him but a different color swap?
Yeah.
Like, could we make him again but make him
like
red?
Maybe like black and red, maybe.
Oh yeah,
no, perfect. Yeah, there's an idea.
That's a great idea.
Totally original. Has never been done before.
Yeah, no, these are OCs. Do not steal. Gosh darn it! Why does everything we do come back to Sonic?
Because it's that autistic dog in us. That's why.
Yeah.
And he's like angry. 'Cause he's got his own deal, but he'll get his own spinoff.
What was his name? Tom.
Sorry, I rewatched that movie the other day. I bought it. I rewatched it.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
I bought it like the day it came out. I was just like, yo, it's kind of crazy though. Like, it's kind of crazy though that they, they almost killed him. Like, they almost killed him off.
All right, so wait.
He's
Hoku,
literally
who wants
him.
to be named Mado?
Oh, Mado. Like
Mado,
him?
wait.
He's Mado. He's Mado. Like he's an angry Shadow. No, it's not Shadow. He's our original character. No. Don't mind. Yeah, this is Lanik and Mado.
And we're gonna do it like Manic with a K. That way it's legally distinct.
Oh, Lanik. Yeah. Plus the K is edgy. That's why you spell your name with a K and a Z.
Yes, that's exactly why.
Mm-hmm. Is your name really Kaz? Is that the name that your parents gave you on your birth certificate?
Well, I mean, I don't really know at this point because I'm pretty sure you keep calling me Kazadiah.
Yeah. Well, I thought. Okay. Yeah. Well, it's sort of like how people have nicknames. I do the opposite, where I just like try to make your name long as possible. Like your name is Kaz for regular and Kazadiah for long.
I have had a couple people guess what the full name is. I've had Kaztastrophe, which I was like, that's base.
Kaztastrophe makes a lot of sense.
I think there was like a lot of people go for Kazi. I don't know where that comes from, but Caspian was a big one. People were going for Caspian.
Oh,
yeah.
No, that's too cool for you.
Darn. Okay.
Kaztastrophe is like cool enough, you know what I mean?
Kaztastrophe. Okay, yeah.
I think that's cool enough. Kaztastrophe Crow is what they call you.
Kaztastrophe Pro.
No, Crow. Have you heard of that game? Catastrophe Crow.
I have not.
Oh, well, you might have to. Catastrophe Crow. It's actually a lot like Shipwreck 64 with a crow.
You want to put yourself through that again?
What?
Do you want to put yourself through Shipwreck 64 again?
That's what I was talking about. Before we started, I was like, I kind of want to play it again, but like I'm too scared and I need an assistant.
Oh, well, maybe. Also, holy crap! You gave him eyebrows.
Yeah, because he's angry. He's like he's like in the inner turmoil of Lanik, is what he represents. Because he hates being alone. This is kind of the manifestation of his loneliness.
This is like him going in the cave.
Yes,
and like this is my
him
shadow.
Fighting himself. Yes.
This is my.
This is his shadow. But not Shadow the Hedgehog. Not that shadow like the sun reflecting off and it casting a shadow, kind of shadow. That's what that means. I think this exercise is really helping us with our creativity. I think it's
very loose. Do you think you can improv a voice? Who do you want? With these, who do you want to voice?
Well, okay, I gotta like put like a name to it, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. I'm thinking like, oh my god, stop, my brain. What's this? Oh my god, sorry. When I'm nervous, I can't remember like names and words.
Are you thinking like? Are you thinking like a voice actor in particular?
Yeah, but there's someone that I'm thinking of, and the only thing I can think of is the voice clip, of him reading 50 Shades of Grey.
James Earl Jones?
No.
Oh my gosh. I know the video I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what it is. Okay.
For some reason I can't place his name. I think he passed away. I think recently.
Gilbert Gottfried.
Godfrey, yeah.
Yeah. No, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen today.
He's not gonna be Lanik. Maybe he could be Mado.
Just like, who are you? And then he's like, can you hit us with the bird? Wait, does Mower Cocoa Beans have a good impression of Iago?
My God, is this wrong? But my lord, is it erotic? There we go. Thank you.
There we go. Claps.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, no, so this is Lanik. He's a free spirit. He's fast. He's lanky. which may aid in him being fast, or maybe not. It could push him back, maybe even. I don't know.
Aerodynamic. He's aerodynamic.
Yeah. But most importantly, he hates being alone, and he has inner turmoil in the form of Mado, who represents his fear of loneliness, and who he thinks he is, that drives people to be alone, be away from him. And I'm thinking, he's fast, so he's got a big race coming up, okay? And he thinks like this race is gonna be what's gonna like cement his friendships forever, because everybody's gonna think he's so cool, right?
Yeah, it's like playground rules when you're 5th grade.
Exactly. Everyone's gonna be like, he's so cool. What's his opinion on chili dogs? Hates it. Nasty.
No,
he hates chili dogs.
I feel like he's a burger guy.
He's a burger guy. Yeah, he likes like teriyaki pineapple burgers.
With some spam on top.
Tasty. But he's got a big race coming up, and he's convinced himself that if he beats this race, then everybody's gonna think he's cool, and he's gonna never be ever alone again. But what's stopping him from his true potential in beating this race is this manifestation of his loneliness, Mado.
I think
who is much faster than him.
I think it's a lot of fun if you think like it doesn't matter, he's gonna win no matter what, but he's putting so much pressure on himself, like he's fully ignoring everyone around him, and Mao's like, you can't do it, they'll never love you. You need to win.
Yeah,
there is nothing other than victory.
Yeah, you have to win, but you won't win, like, basically.
Meanwhile, all his friends and family are just in the stands like,
it's like, I'm so proud of him, he's so good. Like, literally, there is no problem. And I think that's the best part about this, is that there is no issue. There is no problem. The only problem is from himself. And that's what man versus self is.
Self is, yeah.
When there is no problem, it's the problem from within.
That's a good recall of English class.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, yo, Super's got the creative juices flowing. He's got some stuff in there.
Oh, he's juicing. Oh, wait, hold on. I shouldn't say that. I should not.
It's juice and jam time.
It's juice and jam time. Oh, okay. Lone wolf, soft spoken, short, trimmed beard, and his fear is running away from their past.
Ooh.
From a dark past. We like a good running from your past story.
What do you think he did? Do you think he committed crimes?
I just think maybe he had like,
I think running's a crime, like by 3 times as much.
Oh my gosh. This is a safe place, Kaz. You can admit it. Have you ever jaywalked?
Oh, all the time, frequently.
Oh yeah, I did it all the time, especially when I was in like middle school. I did it all the time. I like getting Claudia with a chance of meatballs when he's like, oh, look, a jaywalker, and then like the cop guy like just pounces on that guy.
Have you seen that scene? Like, it's been making the rounds on like social media, where it's like Flint learning what a snowball fight is for the first time, and he just goes into that family's house. And he's just like, all right, you.
I wouldn't. Where are we supposed to be putting these ideas? You put them in the questions, the Q&A area. I'm not sure hold on, let me take a look. So there's a button up above that says, or I'm not sure if it actually looks that way for you guys. Let me pull up the stream, actually.
I'm not seeing a Q&A. Actually, I just see the pinned one from Super.
Also, can you explain your post that says, I know writers who use subtext and they're all cowards?
Yeah, that's actually a meme. It's from a mockumentary.
Oh, gotcha.
Where they're talking about, like, it's a very arrogant, very, like, full of themselves writer is saying this about other people. It's something that, like, is so satirical that it sometimes comes this way to true when you talk to early writers, like, they're, like, early in their career. Writers who use subtext are cowards. Sometimes it's like, oh, all the meanings hidden behind all these layers you have to unpack, but then you're like, also, you didn't really like set it up for that. So like when you have like someone who's like in their 20s, they're just writing stuff for the first time, like you'll try and be like, oh, I'm mysterious. I read House of Leaves. I read Infinite Jest, which you should not be
I
reading.
own House of Leaves.
Oh my god, that's cool.
Yes,
Oh,
I
because
do.
the House Up Mod.
Yeah, that was
House
basically the
Co-op.
only reason I bought it was because I was like, okay, yeah, I'll give
Yeah,
it
so it's
I'll give it a try.
like no, there's subtext, there's subtext, and there's even smaller text in that. But like, you would never tell a beginner writer to write like House of Leaves and like let him go free reign. That
Right.
is so undigestible. So it's my yeah, it's advice I try and be like, yeah, don't do subtext for the first bit. Start with a basic story and then build out after that.
Yeah, like make it appear simple.
Mhm.
And sometimes it's like the simplest stories that have the deepest subtext.
Yeah.
Also Hokustar. So if in the chat, if you go, there's a text up above that says top chat. It's got like the down arrow. Press that, and it'll give you like a bunch of options. There's like, it'll say live chat, questions, and fan funding. You want to click on questions, and that'll take you to the Q&A page. And then when you're done, you can just switch back to live chat. Yeah, I had to pull it up separately to know what that was. So there you go. We are all learning together. This is a learning experience for everybody.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I feel like we've got something in there. We've started talking about subtext and actual writing stuff. We can go through some of this other things here. So I think what we want to do is we want to talk through what we thought our ideas were for Chicken Little 2. Do we want to give them a primer of what happened in Chicken Little 1, at least the ending?
Okay, yeah. So for anybody that like didn't watch Chicken Little, it was a movie that came out in like 2005, so like maybe some of you were a little too baby to have watched Chicken Little, or maybe you guys are the right age for it. I don't know. But Chicken Little was a Disney movie about this little chicken who was like, yo, the sky is falling, and everybody thinks he's a coward for it. Kind of like the
Boy Who Cried Wolf.
Yeah. Well, there's like a literal story about a chicken that was like, the sky is falling.
Yeah,
and it was like
his name is Henny Penny.
Yeah, it was Henny Penny. And that's what it's based off of. And turns out the sky actually is falling, and it's not just falling, there are aliens coming, and the whole thing is him trying to fight off these aliens, while also trying to prove his worth as a person and to his father. And also there's a baseball game that also happens, and I don't really know how to like describe that, but
yeah, it's like the one
big
scene in Fooly Cooley when there's a baseball scene, and it's the same thing basically.
Yeah, basically, it's like one of like the bigger plots of it, but like it's not the main plot, but it is a big character changer for him, is the baseball game. Because his dad was a baseball player. But yeah, he's fighting off these aliens, and then everyone, when all is said and done, well, actually, because he's got the baby alien. He's carrying the baby alien, and that's why the aliens are coming, is because there's a baby alien. And so he's got to return the baby alien, be deemed as a hero. And then at the end of the movie, there's like a cute little scene where there was a Hollywood movie adaptation of the whole thing that went down, and they're all watching it together, and it's very cute. And then also, Ain't No Mountain High Enough also plays at the end. So yeah, that's Chicken Little.
Yeah.
I think that was a good recap.
It's a pretty good recap, yeah. So basically, we were talking about it. I had particular problems with the movie version that they added for the scene, because like there's a whole lot of stuff that happens. It's a lot about like myth making of like main characters. You're like, oh, we're gonna embellish it to make it good, but like you actually make everything, like everyone else, seems so much way out of whack.
Right.
And I was like, this would ruin everyone's self perception for the rest of their lives, and everyone would like look at them really differently. So that's where a lot of what our ideas ended up being. Like, what does it look like in the future after they've saved the world? Because oftentimes, like, you don't really have the ability to be like re-upping like the life, like the world ending moment. Like you have your hero time.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm seeing. Oh wait. Super duper. Are you talking about the wannabe scene where they're just singing to "Wannabe" by the Spice Girls?
Uh,
No, it's not "Girls
it
Want to
was
Have
not
Fun." It's
Girls Wanna Have
"Wannabe." It's
Fun.
"Wannabe." It's "Wannabe."
Very
Don't
close.
don't act like you know more about Chicken Little than us.
It's like, you forgot this particular part. It's like, you can't even get it right, bro. Come on. Don't talk to us about Chicken Little. We're the ones writing
Yeah.
Chicken Little too here. Okay? We've got the fancy desk and the big whiteboard, and he's got the tie on, and I've got the sticky notes.
And she's got the storyboard on the corkboard.
We've got it covered, okay? We've got it.
We did our research.
Yes.
Look at all the research in front of us. Look at all the papers that Cicely got compiled. Yeah.
Anyways, let's keeping Chicken Little aside here.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
So there.
Go ahead. No, sorry. I was gonna say it's like go ahead. Oh. Shit. Oh, jar time.
I was like,
sorry.
I feel like the stream crashed for a bit on my end.
Oh, it did.
Okay.
Whoops.
Yeah, I think I'm good. So basically, we want to do like a future version of that. We did find that there is existing Chicken Little 2 storyboards. We borrowed a little bit from that. There was supposed to be there was a story of what was she? She was like a. I hate that. Like, I can only think of Temptress Goose. I'm like, that's not it. That's not the name.
No, she was sheep. She was a wolf in sheep's clothing. Is essentially what they were going for.
Yes.
The character was quite literally a sheep. But I think the idea was that she was a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Yeah, and there's like some tension because at the end of the first movie, the real movie, Chicken Little's with Abby, who's the ugly duckling. And then there's some more implications about what's going on with other characters, such as the fish, who is busy just kind of not changing at all. He's just kind of there to be cool. And the pig, Runt, who is very, very full of himself. At the end of it, he's like, this is so accurate to the movie, where he's like basically turned into like Han Solo and goes out in a blaze of glory. So, let's see. Where did we write down? We wrote this down directly in DMs, didn't we?
Yes, we did. I'm not sure if I pinned that. If I pinned that, I definitely pinned the scene that you wrote me. But I'm not sure if I pinned like just the entire discussion. But I think that if we go to that pinned note, we should be able to find it.
Do you wanna reread the conversation? I'm seeing January 11th.
January 11th. What day? It's the 26th.
Yes.
Yeah, I was just like thinking about it. And I was like, oh wait, hold on. How do I make the chat, or how do I make our video call not so freaking ginormous?
I don't. Also, do we? Oh yeah. Also, there's a bit of a story doctor credit to your father, who said that this was like another movie that I also knew existed.
Oh, yeah. What did he say? What did he say?
Galaxy Quest. He said Galaxy
Quest. Yeah, basically, yeah. It's kind of like Galaxy Quest esque. Oh, okay.
For you, I think your clock's at 12:22 a.m. For me, I am writing this at 2 in the morning.
Yo, yeah. This is just like our shower thoughts, or like our midnight. Let's see. I see our talk of plot A and plot B here.
I think it starts with dude, you, me, chat.
Oh yeah, dude, you, me, chat stream about Chicken Little 2. Yep.
Yeah, and then I say I'd be so ready.
Which was birthed on the 11th of January.
Yes.
Yes. Oh yeah. So actually, okay. So from the looks of it, it looks like we had settled on this being a time skip to like their college years. A lot has changed since everything from the first movie. Like you said, Runt's kind of like full of himself. I mean, Chicken Little are in a relationship, but right now it's kind of strained because of their fame and popularity. Fish is Fish.
We did kill off the dad.
We did. Dad is dead. Yep, we did kill off Dad.
Out of respect to the fact that his voice actor is actually dead.
Yeah. And plus it kind of just
It makes
adds
sense.
a little bit more to Chicken Little's like whole deal. Like he's probably feeling more lost in his life than ever now that his father is gone. So basically what happens is I'm gonna read this as it says. So movie comes out. Fish Drew's like 12. Fish's family brings a DVD copy of the movie home. I think it's implied that Fish is like an alien. There's a warp gate. We do some time-space compression heading back to Fish's home world. DVD falls out of his backpack at an intergalactic rest stop. Another species that is not the fish species, alien collector / otaku, picks it up. He belongs to a species of archivists. I don't know how to. Yeah,
librarians works too.
Yeah, librarians. So they basically have a quirk where everything is mythologized to the nth degree. Like if you show them Godzilla,
they're like, oh my gosh, Godzilla.
Yeah,
this is what's happening in Japan. It's not what's happening.
Yeah, in Japan. Like this is a thing that is happening. They take everything quite very literally. And so what the idea is that they see this movie and they see Chicken Little and they're just like, dude, this guy's like a hero. Like this guy's awesome. Like we need him because this alien species is basically at war. And it's a very one-sided war because they are getting their absolute butts kicked by these jock aliens is essentially what it is. And I think it's supposed to be kind of like a reflection of college, right? In a weird way, right?
Have you seen Monsters University?
Yeah.
Like that.
It's like that. Yeah, but with aliens. Yeah, they're getting their lunch money taken. They're stealing their homework. They're trashing their dorms. I don't know what happens in college. I never went. He's going to that. Stop. Okay, big sorry.
KFC. No.
They're going to that big KFC in the sky. No.
Man, we gotta pour out like a honeydew peach
the
tea.
Mountain Dew Sweet Lightning.
Yes,
we gotta pour one out.
Sweet Lightning out for big.
Gotta pour one out for Ace. But yeah, so they're just like, we need a hero. Okay, we need Chicken Little. We need Ace, because that's his name in the movie. The character is named after his father in the movie, and it's very sweet. And so basically they kidnap Chicken Little. And so the whole thing is like he's kind of going through how do I put it here? Like I don't know in which order I should like talk about this, but like he gets kidnapped, but like kind of between that, Abby and Chicken Little like they kind of have like a breakup, and that's kind of one of the big things that happens in the movie, or in this hypothetical movie, is that Chicken Little and Abby like break up, and it's like a whole thing. And I think that's kind of where like the problem begins, for him, is when he realizes that there's a problem. And I don't know. Here, let me look at my notes again here. Oh, here we go. This is beautiful. Yes, look at this. Okay, so Cass has got it written down here. I'm not sure. Did you want to read like some of this? I'm doing a lot of talking. It's making me nervous.
7 years.
Yeah, 7 years. This is perfect.
So we were talking through like, okay, where are these characters at? Like 7 years in the future. They were in high school. Now they're in college. They could be coming up anywhere between like sophomore and junior year. And like what's going on right now is like we're dealing with like post-hero, like I guess Arrested Development. Where like what happens in the after story once you've saved the day, you've like, you know, saved the world, etc., etc. Like what happens after that? You go to school. He's pretty apathetic. People like all over the world are like, this kid saved the world. The sky was actually falling. So like you got like a bunch of people. You got like mad fan clubs. You get like people who are like probably putting conspiracy theories of him on the internet. But like people overwhelmingly very positive. And when people seem like, you're a lot less big in person, because they mostly know him through the movie.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it was a really big movie. And
Yeah,
like,
if you
I
haven't
know, you just want
seen
him, yeah.
the actual movie, when they're watching the movie that kind of recaps everything that happens, like he's obviously none of the characters look anything like the characters that they actually are. Like Chicken Little, he's just big burly guy. Abby is like just like super
He looks like Lola Bunny in terms of proportions.
Yeah, basically. Runt's awesome. I don't even know how else to say it. He's just awesome. Actually, he doesn't look all that much different, to be completely honest.
He kind of looks like a brute from Halo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, like Chicken Little will like sign those autographs.
Also, Fish dies.
Fish dies, yeah.
Fish dies in that.
Oh my gosh, yeah, no, like the thing is like he's carrying on after the death of his dad, but he's doing okay. But so like everyone thinks he's like above it all because he's done everything. Like his entire life's worth has been accomplished at the age of 12, so he really can only like lean on Abby and Run for emotional support. Except you can't lean on Run. Run kind of sucks now.
Yeah,
he's your friend. Like if you guys have been in college and like you were friends with jocks, and the jock never like moved on, he was like, one time in high school, we caught 4 touchdown passes in the big game, and like he just won't stop talking about it.
Oh yeah.
So like that fame has got to his head. Like he was nonetheless, he was a really big part of like getting the plot of Chicken Little 1 like through it. He was for real important. But like he gassed himself up so much from watching like the movie. He's like, yeah, that's exactly it. So he's built an entourage, etc., etc., etc. And like every time he retells a story, he's like slightly trying to push it. Like, yeah, no, I was the one who actually saved the world, not Chicken Little.
Yeah.
And Chicken Little, he doesn't even care about it. He's just like, Run, what the heck, man?
It's like whatever. I'll just sleep at night.
He did not go to college. He's just hanging out because everywhere he goes, they'll buy free food. They'll buy him free food.
Actually, he's kind of a freak. He hangs around the high school. He talks to all like the 18-year-old girls.
Yeah. Oh man, making Run to Predator.
He's also on that Sigma grind set. You can't stop him. You can't hold him back.
Just like Run walks into the gym class. Yo, where's my hug?
Where's my hug? Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. I forget? Did we decide that Foxy is in the entourage?
Oh yeah, him and Foxy are like. I feel like they like when they were first together, they were like, they were like ride or die, you know what I mean? But like, as he's feeding into his ego more and more, they're kind of on and off. Their relationship is flimsy.
Oh yeah, for certain.
That's what I think.
Yeah. And
otherwise, I think they're a cute couple. But yeah, he's kind of a butthead lately, so it's not working out.
Yeah, like she could do better.
She deserves better.
Yeah. Oh, and then honestly, I think the most important person in the story is actually Abby. I think Abby deserves to like take the center stage for like a lot of this plot, even as Chicken Little 2 it's like the backdoor pilot. It's really Abby the movie.
Especially because they did her so dirty at the end.
They did her so dirty. Like she is the smartest, most well off in terms of like mental fortitude and like calm under pressure, and they just kind of reduce her to like a fluttering, literally like sound effect with her eyes like blink, like damsel in distress, and she faints like 3 times in the span of 20 seconds.
Yeah. Oh my god. Like she got smooched once, and she's just like, and I'm girl now.
And I'm done. Yeah. So like, I was like, well, if anyone had like the drive to like improve after that, it would be her, because like she has like a lot more self-worth. Like she's like moving past like that ugly duckling stage. She's very proud of what they did, and like she's like, I did so much for that, I should be proud. But then she's also just like, why did they not show me like that? Why do my friends not like correct it immediately? Because they're just like, yeah, it's just a movie. Well, it's not just a movie. This is something that like, people think about me. They think you're a hero. They think I'm your girlfriend,
right?
And like that's like the inner monologue. I'm like, that's what's gonna happen like throughout like the first bit before the breakup, because like you can tell there's tensions. Like Chicken Little's got his own stuff going on, but he's not very attentive to this. He's not a great boyfriend, which you don't always have to be that, like especially when you're in grief, but like it's like he's not helping.
Especially because he's grieving.
Yeah.
He's at a very dark point, so like, you know, he can't really help Abby if he can't even help himself.
Super duper, what are we doing here? No.
Why are you talking about Foxy like this? This is not okay.
No. We wish
Oh.
the best for all of these characters.
Yeah, all women are queens.
The only reason it runs like this is because it made the most sense for his arc.
Right. He will get better. He will be better. He has to.
He will. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. I'm now starting to read like, wait, when did I started writing actual scenes with dialogue?
Yeah, no, yeah, I have some like pinned like actual like scenes written out, and they're very good.
Like,
I'm kind of a sucker. Yeah, do you want to read them?
Let's. I can read
how do we want to do
I can read
this?
the. I'll read the same way I do for my fan fiction. I'll read the stage directions if you want to read Abby.
Yeah, I can read dialogue. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Let's read out a scene. You guys want a scene? Let's do it.
Yeah, so this is a scene that takes place in a diner. The diner exists in the storyboard for Chicken Little 2, so we borrowed that a bit. And in the original storyboard, this is where the wolf in sheep's clothing is talking with Chicken Little. Chicken's like, "Oh yeah, no, you're good. You don't need to worry about anything." And he's just like, he's not doing a good job of like making it feel like if Abby saw them, this would not look like a date. But he is trying to be like a genuine good friend, like a genuine good friend. So like it's not the worst, but it's not a good look for him. So Chicken Little and Abby are at the diner for the storyboard of Chicken Little 2. No third person. Abby wants to have an honest conversation about why people aren't asking for her autograph as well after some kids see them at a booth. It gets heated. The same vibes, and Chicken Little is trying to say the right things. His heart's in the right place. He's not really good with words and how to say them. He says, I like the movie, but he just kind of stops at the sentence, and there's a pause.
That's it?
Abby looks back at him. Chicken Little raises his eyebrows a bit and says, yeah, we saved the day, all three of us, and Fish.
Really? Well, if that's what Captain A says, then...
Abby, I really don't know what you're yelling at me for. I mean, I didn't write the script.
Yelling? Oh, no. Insubordination? Guess it's time to throw me to the brig.
She puts her hands out as if waiting to be handcuffed. Now, this isn't really necessary. Please don't. And then they're interrupted by a loud crashing of plates. Chicken Little notices before Abby and his eyes widen.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, and he's all, "Don't what? What's happening? What's going on? Cat got your tongue?"
No, this is.
Oh, the camera rack focuses. Oh, is it kind of like a? Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so like the shot is you're looking at Abby's face from his perspective, and in the background you can see a little bit of like, well, actually, yeah, you can see a little bit of like a shadowy figure walking in, and then the rack focus is going to come at the end of your line.
Oh, okay. So she's like, so she's like confused.
She's moving up and yell, like this is escalating to a yell.
Oh, okay. Like, don't what? What's happening? What's going on? Cat got your tongue?
And then the camera rack focus in the back. Yeah, like it's like this is a slapstick thing. You put this as SNL bit. In the background, we see the archivist aliens, and they're cats now. We learned that they're cats. Captain Ace, the fate of the civilization depends on you.
Yeah.
So that scene does a lot. It does a lot. Yeah. Yeah,
I was excited when I read it. I was like, oh my god, like this is a thing that's going on right now.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Woodsman Jack. Hi.
Woodsman Jack here. Hi. We're doing good. It's good to see you. We're talking about Chicken Little 2. Or the one that we made up in our brains.
Yes.
So yeah, which I really liked, you know, like I feel like we're paying good respect to the like original vision. Like at least in that regard. Like to be you said that you saw all the storyboards, right? Like yes, I think like I did, but it was also, it's not like fresh in my brain because it was a while ago that I saw it. It was like when they first like kind of like revealed themselves to the public. I don't know, like what was the plot like in that, if you can like kind of refresh me there, because I remember it being like a romance, like it was kind of like a whole like, it was more so a drama, like a romance drama than
so is what I was getting. Gosh, they ended up making like so it's a love triangle story with Abby and a French sheep and I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the Disney fandom wiki, which I'm gonna assume has been like checked enough. So I'm gonna put this at the bottom, so you can take a look at it if you need to. And
Oh,
it
thank you.
reads as I'll read out the Todd Carter on the film production. Todd Carter, I don't know whom that is, but it goes. Not long after that project was shelved, Chicken Little 2, I received a call from Clay Hall, who was directing Chicken Little. Wait, what? Oh, the video game.
Oh.
Okay. Who was directing Chicken Little 2. He was given the mandate to create a story reel for the project at the same time frame that we did for Aristocrats 2. I don't think he and the other board artists at Disney were too excited about the deadline, but they figured it would be a good idea to get someone involved and had actually experience working at the pace. The script for Chicken Little 2 was pretty good. I felt great about the sequences in which I was involved. They gave me a good deal of freedom to invent, and I really appreciated the work on the team. And then the plot goes, in the story, he finds himself in the midst of a love triangle. On one side is his childhood sweetheart, Abby Ugly Duckling Mallard. On the other side, very attractive newcomer, Rafaela, the French sheep. Abby's, and I don't like this sentence. I don't like how this rubs. Abby's at a tremendous disadvantage here, so she goes to great lengths to give herself a makeover. A portion of the makeover sequence is represented on the website. It shows Abby's grand entrance at school with her newfound look. The script, in this case, had dialogue but very little specific action, so most of the visuals and business are original ideas that I was free to invent. It was great fun for an artist. So, it seems much lower stakes, and the more I look at the storyboards, I feel so much worse for Abby. They did not put her in a good spot, even in these things, yeah.
Like, they make her so... Like, it makes her out to be so much more insecure when I feel like in the first movie it was kind of established that she doesn't really care how other people see her. That's like kind of her whole thing, and I think that's why Chicken Little like looks up to her so much. Like that's why she's like such a big part to his growth, is because like she doesn't care. Yeah, no, she's like she wants to be honest about herself and about, you know, and she wants him to be honest too.
Yeah, she's a rider.
The closure thing, you know.
Yeah. Also, hi, Reeb.
So I feel like it might be an interesting story, but it doesn't make sense for her.
There's a lot of regression. I didn't see anything with Runt. I didn't see much else with Foxy Loxy. Like not much. And I was just like, this feels like we're not like this. Like they gave him a lot of freedom. I get it, but I was like, I feel like they might have given him a lot of freedom with not enough restraints to like, oh, who do we need to include here? Because I want to say where we're at makes a lot of sense in terms of like the natural progression, except for Fish, who we were like, there's nothing going on. Literally just
like,
fly this
Fish
man
is
off
perfect
space.
The way he is. He doesn't need to change. Sometimes not all characters need to change. I mean, that's why that's why the stagnant character exists in the first place.
I remember you got kind of like immediately like hitting me with the no when I was like, do we make him talk? Like,
absolutely
it was like less than 20 seconds. And you're like, no. The Fish doesn't talk.
No, he's not supposed to. That's the charm of Fish. He doesn't talk.
He just does the everybody dance now thing while doing dodgeball.
Yeah. That's why he's so cool. But yeah, I don't know. There was like a lot that I was just like, I feel like not to bring up Sonic again, but like you know, I feel like it's really important to respect the original source material. And I feel like that's kind of like, especially with sequels and stuff, it's just like they don't really have much respect for what was good in the first place. Or at least what was there, or what could be expanded on that was already there, and they just kind of just like or even like they don't take into account what the characters have learned previously in the first movie and apply that to the second movie. Because I mean, like I was saying before, like Abby's established to be like confident in herself, and then all of a sudden in this movie when they're like aged up and all of a sudden she's got competition and now she's all insecure, it just doesn't really make sense for her like to go as far as to like change the way that she is when that's not her. Like it makes sense if it was anybody else, but not her.
I'm so mad because I think like if anything, like there's the good moral about like Chicken Little is that like you shouldn't underestimate people when they have the ability to try their best, and like every single character in like that core foursome is like an underdog. Chicken Little like myopic. Literally, the world hates him. His RNG is terrible, but he's resourceful. He doesn't give up. He loves his friends and his dad. Abby, again, she's unfortunately she is based off the Ugly Duckling. So what she has going on is like more social, like
Yeah.
like stuff, and like she can be a butterfly. She can.
Mhm.
Runt he's doing his best. I don't.
I think with like Run, his whole like, um, he's difficult. They didn't really flesh him out as well, which
No,
which
and
I think this movie,
why we want to go
this
for more. Yeah.
hypothetical movie could
Yeah, there's a
take
lot
that
of Runt and
opportunity.
Abby in this hypothetical movie.
Well, I mean, Chicken Little's already had his thing, like,
Yeah.
you know, and that's not to say that he can't have growth in this movie, because he does, like as we go further along, we're gonna kind of explain that, like, his whole thing while he's kidnapped by these aliens, like, he kind of goes through his own thing too, but it's not as like focused or as drastic as the other two.
The fish still gets nothing though. The fish
still gets nothing because he's fine. He's good.
Yeah. He went away to space college for 4 years and he's good. Yeah.
I was even thinking, like, just because it's fish, we could even have, like, you know, a fish ex machina moment, you know, kind of like, if we ever need to ride ourselves out of a pickle for whatever reason, we can always rely on fish.
Yeah.
You can always rely on fish.
Yeah. There's always money in a banana stand.
Yeah, always. Yeah. I got that one. I got that reference. Let's
How
see
you holding up over there?
Yeah, I'm good. It's just like the light of my camera is just like killing my eyeballs. Let me take a look at what else we kind of talked about. We did a lot of talking in call as well, so unfortunately a lot of that couldn't really be recorded, except for a drawing that we did.
We do have a drawing, yeah.
Yes, we do. We have a drawing. Super Duper says, question to Kaz. If you make your movie script into an 8-episode TV format, what would you expand or give little time on?
Okay, so this is actually, I would adapt a lot of the story beats from a pilot I wrote a couple years back about, I have a thing where I love it when there's a scene where someone is thrown into prison and they run into someone who is a part of their past. So what I would do is we would do a thing where we end up losing Chicken Little for a large portion of it. Like, we don't see it. We have numerous bottle episodes of just numerous episodes where it's just Abby, Runt on Earth or on the way to try and follow up on the war effort. And then what would happen is we would eventually have it revealed that Chicken Little at some point gets captured again by the jocks, this time not the librarian. So he gets captured by the nerds and then gets by the jocks. Yeah. So he's in the jock jail. He's in a jock jail.
He's in jock jail.
He's in jock jail.
Or jail, as I say. Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah. And then I think you want to have the emotional breakout to be at the beginning of 7. So I have an idea where the scene, and it plays out here too, where we have everyone convene in at like end of episode 6 in the jail cell. Episode 7 is we are on our way to the big bad to take down the guys, and then the climax happens about 30 minutes into the final episode for the final showdown, and then we get a little epilogue. So that's the idea there. If you ever watch the season of Stranger Things, that's kind of the gist. You get your core parties, they're together for a bit, you split up the core parties, doom, you bring them together near the end, having learned things on their separate journeys. Together they synthesize, beat the big boss, and then epilogue where you see teaser for the next season. So that is how I would move it from a film format, which would take about 90 minutes, into an 8-episode miniseries.
And I was actually thinking about that because I was like, how would you write something that was originally intended to be a movie into like a series? And it got me kind of thinking about Moana 2.
I have not seen it. I've only heard it and not liked the sound.
Moana 2 was originally supposed to be a Disney Plus original show. It was actually going to be a show. And so like a lot of the things that happen in it don't make a lot of sense because originally it was going to be in a TV show, and the pacing is way different in a TV show than it is in a movie. So I was just kind of thinking about that, and I was just like, especially after like, I feel like when that movie came out, it never really occurred to me just how drastic turning a TV show into a movie, and vice versa, would actually be. Because it's like, they're written so differently, and it didn't really occur to me just how different it's truly written until that movie came out.
Yeah, I went to school for screenwriting. That is something they drill into you. Like, pacing is very dependent. You can't have like that long lingering scene in like a film unless you have like the one central one. And like, I think we know which one it would be. Still, it would still be Chicken Little and Abby. Have to have that emotional center, like very quiet scene that we can let linger.
Yeah.
But you can afford to have different moments, like in a television series. Like, you could have like 3 an episode and it's fine because you get to pack another 47 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, there's I feel like even like and I think that's and so it got me thinking like we don't really have like the whole meat of this movie. Like, if we were to adapt it to an 8-episode TV show, hypothetically, like I guess like what all would like happen between there. But then it's like occurred to me, it's like we don't even really have what happens in the middle of this movie. Like we kind of have like the beginning.
We made the skeleton eventually.
Yeah, we've got the beginning. We've got the like most of the end. Like, we know what the characters are how they're going to change, and kind of what happens generally. But like, as for like, the meat of it, like that's something we don't really have yet.
Yeah, we haven't gotten scenes. We haven't done a full outline with it. Like, Cecily, you've only ever seen like the end products for the scripts I show you, right? Because like there's a lot more interesting like stuff in between. Unfortunately, a lot of it died with my old computer. But like there is a lot of pre-writing stuff like that goes on for all this stuff.
Yeah, so, now I want to like do this all the time because I don't know, I've always been big, and I was really big into writing when I was like younger. So like I stopped doing it for like a really long time, but it's something I actually really like to do.
Yeah, no, it's so much fun, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's so much fun. Like, even if it's just like, because I love ideas. I love turning stories into like skeletons and moving stuff and building stuff out. Like, I don't know if you would say this, Cecily, but when I talk about it, it really becomes like big ideas, Pepe Sylviaing like a whiteboard. But like I'm not great at like drawing scene to scene. Like it's
so hard.
It's a side effect of having so many things going on in your head. You're like, how does this fit to this? How can we reference this to this? So like it is a very difficult thing to go through. Writing is very difficult.
It's so hard. There's like, it's so much planning. There's so much planning. I'm like someone who likes to just kind of like go in and then worry about it later. But like, but in like planning is just so intimidating. But
yeah, and I mean, like we can make planning is fun. Planning is fun.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm having fun doing this. Like, just like being all like, what if we did this? What if we did this? It's exciting. I like it. Let's see. What else did we're talking about like the plots, and we kind of talked about that a little bit of like,
we were talking about who's in what plot, who's where and where. At this point, we should probably just bring out the illustration.
We should. I think I can. I think I can actually just like
redraw it.
Well, I either redraw it, or I can even take it and just put it on the whiteboard.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. I don't know if there's like a way that I could just like re-download this image, because I think. Oh no, I think I can.
You got it?
I'm not sure if I copy and pasted this image or if it's a screenshot. Let me. Oh, whoops. If not, I can even just like pull. I can probably just like I could just we could just redraw it. It'll be fun. We'll do it.
Yeah. So
we'll just redraw it. Here, I'm gonna move the drawings up a little bit. Let me pull up my reference.
Yeah, so this is an exercise I kind of took from well, I mean, no, this one in particular is the one I made. This is I think this is the emotional the emotional skeleton that's like it kind of looks like a subway. So it's literally a roller coaster of emotions. So what we do is we plot out different acts and different points in a linear timeline. There is no time travel in Chicken Little 2, unfortunately. Chicken Little 3, we can maybe add that there. But what you need to do is this is a way to pinpoint where people are in terms of emotional like status and I guess general satisfaction with life. Because the same way in pretty much any musical, you want an "I want" song, followed by like different like struggles, and you can track where people are based on how they sing and things they talk about. This helps inform some things. Also, Soup, are you asking if I got a degree in screenwriting? Yes, technically it's that and religious studies and linguistics.
Religious studies.
Yes. I had a lot of time to take a lot of different classes, and it just so happened to work that way.
I'm just gonna put RT for runt. So this is Abby, Chicken Little, Fish, runt. And so we can start.
Okay, if we look, do we want to start with Runt? Because Runt has a weird, or actually, Chicken Little is probably the good anchor point. Actually,
yeah. Let's start with Chicken Little because he's our quote unquote he's our main character, kind of.
Yeah.
In a weird way.
Chicken Little, I think we had him starting pretty like.
Let's see, Chicken Little is this
middle of the road.
Pink. Yeah.
Yes. So it'd
he's
be like
in the middle.
Set.
He's in the middle. He's not doing bad, but he's not doing good either, right?
That's truly no one actually is at the like. Well, Fish we don't see, but like he's middle of the road. He could go either way. And then I think there's like a slow descent downward.
Yeah.
As he can sense like, me and Abby are about to have some issues, aren't we?
Yeah. So he kind of goes down.
To 2.
Then, it says here in this picture, Act 2, he's gonna like womp. You know what I mean? Like he's just
like a straight plummet.
Yeah, bomb. And then I'm trying to make sure that chat can see this okay. There we go, I'll zoom in a little bit so
yeah, I'm looking right now.
The world can see it.
It's not that
Shredder stuff.
Oh, about the Switch?
Yeah. He brings it up every time.
I mean, it's fine. Like every stream I start, Umri brings up that I should get a low taper fade. It's gotten to the point where I'm actually getting one IRL.
No.
I'm getting a low taper. Getting a low taper fade.
Isn't your hair like?
It's 14 inches long right now.
I was gonna say, it's like, am I allowed to like kind of break the immersion for a second?
Yeah, it's
your
donation long. You've seen it. It's very long.
It is very long.
Like, it's closer to wait. Do I have a model that has?
I think it's about as long as like mine. I don't actually know. Oh. I think it's longer. I think your hair might even be longer.
Like, yeah, this is a more accurate length.
Oh, okay. So not quite as not longer then. My hair's pretty long.
Yeah. No. Oh God, HPR. Sorry. Don't join in on that.
So are you gonna like your hair's gonna be like short then?
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty short. What?
What?
Do you think it's something bad?
That feels weird to me. I don't like change. It makes me uncomfortable.
No. You barely see my.
I know.
Okay, gosh. Okay. Are you gonna be like when me and Den are in Japan? I send you pictures from the Ghibli park. Are you gonna be like that's not my cat? Get away!
I do not know this man. I do not know him.
Where's the clown girl? No, we're not bringing the clown girl here, Jack.
Oh man. Okay.
And
Womp.
Super, no, I'm not wearing dreads.
He's
We're
not
doing
wearing dreads. That is
That's no.
Socially,
No.
culturally
Not okay.
inappropriate.
Yeah.
Okay. So
We have him. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Okay, so he's got this dramatic boo womp, and then he kind of like is stagnant for a short little while, and then it spikes back up. So do we remember kind of why?
Yeah, I think I remember what was going on here. Mm-hmm. So Act 1, we've decided was still in the town, and we're just dealing with the fallout. We might need to speed it up, and have that just be like the
Oh, you know what? I'm looking at the wrong person. That's why.
Okay.
I'm looking at Abby right now.
Actually, wait, time out. Jack has a good point.
What's that?
That we have 2 clown girls on stream right now.
Wait, what?
He's asking for the goth clown model.
Oh, we could have 2 clown girls on stream. Yeah. Clown. Yeah, it's a clown girls, clowns.
Yeah. So it's okay. So I think with that,
oh my gosh,
the
sorry.
exposition.
I'm like, oh, we have a line here where it's sort of like I think we're indicating that like that we don't really see him, so we don't really get to see the growth. I think is kind of what that is implying there, but
yeah, I think Act 1 to Act 2, he has the dip, and he goes a little bit higher when he's out in space. So he raises a little bit up, and then there's a drastic go down into Act 3, and we lose him for a second.
Boo. Okay. Yeah, and then he's gone.
He appears again at Act 3, worse, lower, and then it gets up.
Okay. So yeah, so he's like back here in the middle of Act 3. Oh no, this then he's like it's like making its drastic climb.
And he has to be higher up than he has to be higher up than when he started. Yeah.
Yeah.
That might be a bit too high.
That might be a little too high. I was thinking that too. So he's more like cuz he's kind of below Abby, but not by much. So I'm thinking like maybe like right here.
So yeah, at the end of this movie, you see Chicken Little. If you check his emotional core, he's in the middle of the road. He gets a little bit sad, and it's like, oh no, because he's dealing with the ennui of his father passing. He breaks up with his girlfriend. Distinct drop down when he has to be taken away from them to go to space. He gets a little bit of his taste of his hero-ness when he's out there again. Oh, captured. And then we come back to him again. He's there. He's gone. He's captured. He talks to Abby. They have an emotional discussion, and then they come out of it working together as a team. And he comes out on the pathway to becoming happier, but still not ecstatic, because he still has to keep in memory the fact that his father is gone, and he does miss his father.
Yeah.
And there's Fish.
Who's
happy all the time.
The perfect definition of a stagnant character.
Yes. He knows exactly who he is. He is a fish, and he has no qualms with that. He has the most aura, the most aura.
The most aura.
Effortless, absolutely effortless.
Yes. Let's talk about Abby, because she's kind of the main kind of star of kind of this.
I just realized I'm not wearing business casual. I gotta fix it.
Oh my gosh, shame on you. Oh.
Yep. And there I am. I got shorter.
Well, I can probably scoot you up. Maybe you can scoot up a little bit. Come on, scoot up a bit. Scoot that chair up. It's got a little lever at the bottom. You got this. Go on, you got it. Yeah, there he goes. Oh, he's scooting.
That's gonna mess up some stuff tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, I think we settled on Abby is doing she won't admit this to Chicken Little. Of course, she has to be strong, but she is doing much worse than he is. Yeah, at least according to this chart, she's doing far worse than he is. And then she's got this dramatic plummet as well. Just right kind of underneath. And then right around Act 2, she kind of goes up because she's like, I'm the hero. Like, I'm going to help out my boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's right around the middle of Act 3, right here, that she kind of is at her peak. But it's back down to like here where they
this is the intersection where they actually meet.
Yeah, where they meet back up in Jock Jail. Right? Is Jock Jail, or is it
in Jock Jail? Yeah,
it is in Jock Jail. Yeah, they meet back in Jock Jail. They have their talk. And that boosts her right back up. And then she's doing her thing, and she's like right in between. She's right in between here, at the end. Yep. Doing better. Doing far better than when she first started, actually. So that's kind of Abby's progression. I'm just gonna it's circled in the image, so we'll just do that. And then we got Fish. Lastly, we've got Runt to talk about.
Runt is a really fun character to talk about.
It's strange. We don't really have anything drawn for Runt, actually, now that I'm looking. Oh, wait.
I remember it was because we decided, oh shoot, why are we doing the full exercise not on stream?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna map this out live then.
Yeah.
Aren't we?
Yeah, so I think what we need to do is, for dramatic effect, we put Runt above the scale. He is so full of ego at the beginning of this movie.
Okay, so he's like right where Fish is, but like in a negative way, in a bad way. I'm trying to
if you think this is like self-assuredness as a scale, he is such an inflated sense of self.
That's it. This is the self-assuredness scale. All right, so he's right here. He is feeling so good. He's feeling himself. So I would say, because like right around here is where things start to change. It seems like it's like right around here.
I think he stays a little bit longer. It doesn't happen until we get Fish back in the story, when he gets fully mogged and he's just like, oh no.
When he gets mogged by Fish.
Yeah.
Fish exists so that way Runt can like have someone to compare himself to and realize that he is not a good person. Honestly, it doesn't really take much for him to change, I think. It's just it's just kind of like the circumstances of what's going on around him, and not so much what he's actively doing that changes him. And sometimes that happens. Like sometimes it's just our experiences that change us. So he's like up here for like a very long time. When do you think he gets? How long do you think it takes for him to get mogged? That's what you say. He gets mogged.
Sorry, Javier. We're not trying to be mean. Sorry.
No. Yeah, sorry. We're just invested in this conversation right now. We're yappers. Oh wait, I thought we were talking about Chicken Run. Oh, my bad.
No, oh my god. Sorry. Also, wait.
That got a sequel.
Door. Wow. Huh.
Do you got spooked by a door, Javier?
He got hit by a door.
Oh, he got hit by a door.
Yikes.
That's not good. I'm sorry. Ouch. Oh, the cat's talking. Hello. I don't think chat can hear it though. You probably can though.
I can hear it a bit.
Yeah, you can hear him. Okay, so yeah, I was saying, how long do you think it takes before Fish is like
I think that the minute Fish comes in here, Runt feels threatened.
Yeah. his masculinity is in danger.
Yes.
Runt goes to the diner and sees a piece of pork, then gets scared and becomes humble.
So is it wrong that I think that maybe he would actually just eat the pork chop without it?
He wouldn't even like think twice about it.
Yeah.
Oh, you hear the meow clearly. Oh, it's giving Rizhik. It is Rizhik. Wow, that's a great guess. Yeah, that is Rizhik. Good job. Rizhik, the old one. That's funny. I didn't even know that the chat could hear it. That's so funny. I guess then the question is like, when did we settle on when he shows up?
I think maybe Fish's beginning of Act 2, because we've taken Chicken Little off of the spaceship, and he's been assigned the mission with the librarians. So probably Act 2. Oh yeah. I think it's a more drastic one. Well, I think
more
maybe
drastic? Yeah.
Having it there, but at some point he needs to go significantly lower than Abby. Like, they both need to be in the pits.
Yeah.
Like, she can't be on the upswing. They both have to be kind of like commiserating together.
Oh, maybe like right here in Act 3 when she's kind of at like maybe like right here is like kind of when they're both in the pits. Maybe?
Okay.
Like right
I can
there?
see that. I can see that.
Like
yeah.
kind of like right when they're about to get captured, I think. Is when
Oh yeah, because it's gonna be his fault that she gets captured.
Yeah, it'll be his fault. Oh, boo, boo, Rhymes, boo. Be
and
better.
Then he's just like, at that point, it's like, oh shoot, I'm in charge now, and like, no, it's Fish. But like, he's gonna be like, I gotta be the leader, and he just fumbles, and he
actually has to be the leader, like he is in the movie. Like
yeah.
he's like, he's been talking the big talk about being the leader this whole time, but when the opportunity arises, like, can he do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's what humbles him.
Yeah. I think that this entire story is also, can we humble this arrogant blowhard that we have
created? How hard can we humble this man?
Yeah.
I mean,
see, this is good. This is good.
I think so. Yeah. Actually, this is really helpful. Actually, after you finish, I want to run some obstacle scenarios.
Okay.
Oh, this says super duper. I don't know what that means, but I'm excited.
Yeah.
Squish the kitty. Oh, I don't know where his old face is. I don't know. He has jowls. Fun fact. That cat.
He's got jowls?
Yes, he's got jowls. He's so old. He has to eat soft food because hard food is too hard.
Oh.
Yeah, he has to. What's he eat? Like chicken mousse. Not moose
Chicken
like the
mousse?
animal, but like moose is in like, yes. Moose is in like the texture.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what he's been doing. He's very old. We have to put him in the cat retirement home.
Aw.
Yeah. Do you think maybe we should like maybe not as low as these two are? But
yeah, because they have more stakes on it. But like, he has to be like, he has to not be feeling good.
I'm not actually gonna take him to the cat retirement home. I'm not gonna do that. It was just a joke.
Live chat or top chat? Mo?
Yeah, Mo's. She's like, they're like, I thought that was a thing. Like you and mom and dad were actually discussing, like putting him in a cat retirement home. I was like, that's not a thing. like it'd be like right here, maybe not as low as they are.
I think that, yeah, that's fine. That's
maybe
fine.
No, we want it to be like, it's a bit more drastic, right? Like,
do we want him to be like, you know where we have the flat line at Chicken Little? Do you want him to hit that point slightly below Abby? That way he's like, because he feels a little bit worse, because while Abby gets captured at that point, we give a little bit of time for him to be leader, and he's like, oh no, I did not need to do this.
Oh, like, so like around here with the flat line, like it gets lower?
Yeah, I think so. Like,
maybe
so, like,
here, do you want to try, do you want, here, you should draw it. This is a collaborative whiteboard.
So this point here, the circled one, this is where we're at the top of our powers. They're in space. Abby is leading the mission. She gets captured, and it's a quick descent. Things are going wrong. And then we have it so that Runt is like here, and then we need to connect it to here. So like, let's say like this is where she gets captured. So that at that point, you'll have a moment where he's like, oh, we're doing so well. Oh, I accidentally hit something.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe try Can you try refreshing your whiteboard?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, there. Nice. Now I see it. Now I see it. I wasn't seeing what you were doing before. I was like, where to go?
Yeah, so right around here we have him. He's at a lower point than Abby. Abby was like, well, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. So then he has to be like he has to technically still be the hero for a little bit. Like he has like a bit of an off period.
Yeah.
So I would say right around here actually is where it is, because he's like, oh no, this is all gonna go wrong. And then boom, his friends are back.
Yay!
And I think he is humbled and he ends up lower than Chicken Little, but not by a bit. Not by much. It's like maybe him right around here. Because he's like, I gotta work on myself. And it's
like he's got some growth. But you know what? At the end, Foxy's like, don't worry, baby girl, I'll help you. Don't worry, baby girl, I'll come back with you and we're gonna work on this together.
So he actually, if there's a Chicken Little 3, he's primed and ready.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Because he has been on the highest of mountains, and now he's just slightly above where everyone else is.
Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low, just like in the first movie.
Yeah.
There we go.
That. And I think we got our core 4 there.
Yep, core 4. We got it. Yay!
Yay!
Also, hi Ninjago, welcome. The entire Ninjago is here. All of Ninjago knows you're here.
Hey, hi Cole, hi Zane, hi Jay, hi Kai, hi Lloyd, hi Garmadon, hi Master Wu, hi Nia.
Hi Nia.
Oh shoot, who's left? We're missing someone.
Cole, Zane, Kai, Nia, Jay.
I forgot I had all those names in my bag. I forgot.
I know. Master Wu, Lord Garmadon, Lloyd,
oh my god, Lord Garmadon's wife is there for a bit.
Lloyd's mom. Which Lloyd's mom in the movie is awesome, by the way. If there's one thing that the movie had over the show, it was Lloyd's mom.
Yeah.
She was a total babe in that. All of them were just gathered around the one monitor to watch the stream. Yeah.
Wait, is the monitor just in his like chest?
Yeah. Is it
our robot boy's chest?
Is it Zane's booby monitor?
I'm calling it a booby monitor.
This is booby monitor. Zane's got the biggest boobies. The second being Cole.
Oh my gosh, yeah. There's that's the emotional script.
Yeah.
Oh god.
So this is
what else was there? Yeah. Why the Cecily pout?
I'm big thinking. I don't know. Maybe we want to talk about. I kind of want to talk about.
That's a boob window. Oh, star.
I got you thinking about it now, didn't I? That's kind of gay. I'm not even lie. Think about Lego Man's boobies. Like, okay, Kaz, I'll see your priorities. You know, we don't have to talk about Chicken Little. We can talk about Lego Man boobies.
Look at chat.
I don't see the
clearly
issue. A boob window, if you will. He's got like the Virgin Killer sweater on. With the boob window. I should get that commissioned.
No, don't.
Yeah.
Can Mo draw it? Mo.
All of them.
Mo.
I'm not even gonna elaborate. I'm not even gonna elaborate anymore.
Sorry, you were big thinking at some point.
That was big. I was big thinking.
No, we got distracted by Legos. No, super no, super no, super no.
Shut up! Shut up!
Oh my god!
I'd be a hero, dude. I'd be a hero if I did that. I think all of like the Lego Ninjago community will like resurrect from the dead if I get that commissioned. I heard Boob Window and Virgin Killer in those background. Virgin Killing Sweater.
Strictly Legos, Jack.
Strictly Lego Virgin Killing Sweater. We should make that a thing. And then you can like swap out the head for like whoever you want, and they'll be wearing the sweater. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I think do you think that's a good idea?
I think it's a good idea.
I'm full of good ideas.
Yeah. Do you want to drop? No, sorry. We were doing things.
We're busy. We have to put my good ideas somewhere else. Somewhere more.
Members only stream.
Members only stream.
Lego Virgin Killer
sweater concepts. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll give it to what do they call, like, you know, when Lego does like the competition thing where like Lego ideas. Lego ideas, I think.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that one. Okay.
I can give it to Lego ideas.
Yeah.
Only you can save the Ninjago fandom. I'll bring it back. Super shut up.
He's sort of the Ninja, go! Ninja!
Go! Or the Bionicles fandom. We could bring back the Bionicles fandom with the Virgin Killer sweater.
Oh my god, yeah, no, you need to commission All American Rejects again. Because have you never heard the song Move Along?
Yeah, no, I have.
It's so there's no reason for it to go so hard, especially for a song that for some reason drops the children's choir as the drop.
I remember that song. It's actually quite nostalgic for me. I think it was on my dad's iPod.
That's real. I remember in 7th grade when I was in nerd camp, I wrote an entire paper about the All-American Rejects and how they use symbolism, and it was on Dirty Little Secret. But I was always like talking about Move Along, and they're like, "Why did you not just write that paper on Move Along?" I was like, "Because I didn't want to ruin my perception of Bionicle by making it academic."
See, when I was in 7th grade, I was talking to everybody about my obsession with Rayman Legends all the time. Yep, that was me. I wasn't writing about symbolism. I was writing about how I think Rayman is cool.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, eventually I did end up cycling back around in college, and I wrote a paper about how you should be reading Final Fantasy X as like ancient Jewish literature.
Oh, that's interesting though. That could be
got
a
nominated for an award.
Essay.
I've thought about it for years.
You should consider writing video essays. I think you'd be good at it.
I have. The thing is, like, I'm really bad at editing, and like I ramble. It's weird. It's weird. Yeah.
No, I mean, luckily for you, like 2-hour-long video essays are like all the rage. You can ramble all day. People will listen.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, no, I feel yeah.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Just saying.
I feel like I sent you the paper. I might have. It's been a while.
We still need to draw the plot skeleton.
We do.
Ooh,
Okay.
Plot skeleton.
So the skeleton. Okay. So that's another one that we're going to be using 3 acts.
Okay.
Let me see.
Oh man. So there's Act 1. And then there's I'm not gonna write Act 2 until we have Act 1. A ramble stream could be fun. This is a ramble stream if you really think about it.
This has been
a ramble stream with notes. Which I honestly
this has been so much fun.
It is a lot of fun. I want to do this again. This will be good.
Yeah, we should.
We should just write more sequels all the time.
Oh yeah, no,
or even just do like writing streams about this all the time.
I wish you could have been there longer for the fanfiction stream.
I wish I could have been too. I don't know. I don't really remember what I was doing during the fanfiction stream. I think I had a what?
You had God growth?
Oh, Great God
had
Grove.
something.
Yeah, I had a stream right afterwards. Yeah, I had a stream
Yeah.
like right in the middle. I was there to read a fan fiction, but
Yes.
then I was like, okay, I gotta go. Love you, bye. And then I had my stream. Yeah, I wish I could have been there too, and could have wrote some fan fiction with you, because I was like thinking about it and I was like, man. And while we're doing this, I've been reading this Sonic fan fiction, and I love it. I want to yap about it.
You know what?
I want to yap about it.
All right, go for it. Come on. Yeah.
Oh man, it's really good, and the art, and there's like a person who does like art for it too, and it's very good. It's okay, so it kind of sounds stupid when I like explain it. It's like a it's a So Amy fanfiction, okay? Shut up. And it's an AU where like Amy is like the queen of a kingdom. Or no, she's not queen of the kingdom yet. She's princess, but she wants to be king because she hates her dad. And so her whole thing is her and her knight Shadow have been secretly training for this champion, a tournament of champions. And she's like, I'm gonna fight in this tournament. I'm gonna win, and it'll prove to my dad that I am capable enough to be king. Except Shadow's got to be gone for like a couple of months for something I can't remember what. But he's got to be gone, so she's got no one to train her. She goes out for a little bit. She bumps into thieves. Would you know it? One of the thieves is Sonic the Hedgehog, and he's like, oh, you work for the castle. He doesn't know that she's like the princess, but he's like, yo, you work for the castle. He's like, you do me a big favor. Rescue my buddy Silver out of jail because he got kidnapped and put in jail. And I'll help you train for the Tournament of Champions. And so that's the whole thing. And it's very romantic, and things escalate, and it's very good.
I like that. I like that a lot. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I like pairing Sonic and Silver as friends. That's a really fun pairing to have as just,
me too.
an AU. Yeah, you're not really drawn back by like the big bro little bro thing with like you have with like the Tails, and you don't have like the Knuckles like rivalry thing going on there.
Yeah, and Tails and Knuckles are in it too. And you know, Tails and Sonic have that big brother little brother thing going on. What I like a lot about it is they actually gave Knuckles and Amy a meaningful relationship, which I was surprised by because I never see that. Wow. Especially because I think Knuckles and Amy are so similar. Like not just like in strength, but just as people. So I was just like,
yeah.
So yeah, there's like a whole backstory about like Knuckles' dad was like the Queen's knight, and he died for like treason or something like that, and he was training to be Amy's knight, but after his father passed, he kind of lost that opportunity, and so it's kind of like a whole thing, and she's like, well, you can still be my knight, like, you know, just like, and he's like I'll honor you, baby girl, and she's like, hell yeah. And it's very cute. It's very cute.
My question is, at this point, where's Blaze?
Blaze is in it. Unfortunately, I don't mean to tell you. I'm sorry to tell this to you, but there is still Blaze in it. I'm sorry to say. I know that you're a Blaze and Sonic shiver, but
yeah.
But Blaze and Silver were like friends, secretly like kind of in love, and he ends up kind of like in a bad situation. He's like not prepared to marry her yet, and so he like kind of runs away and becomes a thief. And so they're gone for a very long time. He's like, I'm finally ready to find her again and tell her that I love her and that I want to marry her. He ends up getting kidnapped instead, but would you know it, she actually works at the castles, and she's like kind of been taking care of him while he's in the prison. And it's very cute. And she helps him escape.
That's very nice.
Yes.
I'm seeing we were getting some things in chat. Obstacles. Now here's the thing. That's just a time crunch. The answer to that is caffeine and no sleep. Can you pose obstacles with writing? Also, Disney would never make a rated R Chicken Little.
As funny as that would be so funny.
And if the answer would be full on like galactic war, we take this much more seriously.
But if anyone's interested in the fanfic, I'll end it here. But if anyone's interested in the fanfic, it's called What Was Stolen.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So if you look up What Was Stolen Sunny Me fanfic, it'll be like the first thing that comes up. Yeah.
I've been basically, I stopped advertising being a VTuber on Twitter, and now all I do is retweet Sonic stuff.
I literally deleted my Twitter account.
That's so good for you.
I'm so strong and powerful and brave. Right?
Yeah, I keep it mainly because it's where me and my friend Mecca send each other memes.
Oh, nice.
Like I'll be at work and I'm just like, why do I have AD? Mecca found a new Sonic person to follow, didn't she? And she did. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Skeleton. I think if we think of this as actually, well, let me get rid of exposition here. I'll erase that part. This is one where we don't actually need to visualize it that much. It's probably better to have like a list of events or like key things that happen.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
how about we look at this through the lens of what is the big central conflict of Act 1?
The big central conflict, I think it would probably be Abby and Chicken Little's like thing, the thing that they've got going on. Like, there's kind of two conflicts I think going on simultaneously. There's a conflict with it's like not really a I think Act 1 is like kind of where it introduces the main conflict with like a smaller conflict, right? It's like, so it'd be the main conflict of Act 1 that kind of kickstarts everything off is Chicken Little and Abby's breakup ish, or just like they're not really a breakup. They're just they have a fight. Okay, let's not call it a breakup. You know, people fight. That's just kind of what happens. But then there's also the conflict that the aliens are having with the jock aliens, with the nerd aliens are having with the jock aliens. And that can kind of be introduced. Not as a main focus or anything. It's just sort of like a side thing that's like, this is kind of what the movie's like. This is kind of what is making the movie a movie.
Now, how about I add something to the left? That's a cold open. It's a cold open.
Cold open. Okay, yeah, that
as opposed to having them actually be in Act 1. It's like this could be like a trailer in another movie. It's like we must go deeper. We must find yada yada.
Yeah.
And then okay.
And then all that happens. So yeah.
I feel like
then
I can't.
Maybe there's also maybe. Do you think maybe? Do you think maybe Abby and Runt could have a small thing as well in Act 1?
In Act 1, yeah, I can see it. I can see it if you want to.
Yeah, like because I mean, if just to kind of establish their dynamics, so that way when Act 2 comes around and they do all the stuff while trying to rescue Chicken Little, we already understand where they're at.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me refresh so I can see your stuff.
Oh, I haven't actually written anything down yet. Let's see. So it's Abby and Chicken Little, but then we've got Abby and Runt, and it is also a You drew that way better than I did. Wow.
It's all.
It's the It's more of a
More. So Abby and Runt, Abby and Chicken Little. So these are the two conflicts we want to work around. Let's work through this, and I wish there was a typing option on this board, but I know that's not what it's for.
Well, maybe. Hold on. Go to There it is. Add text.
Text. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna write the conflict there. It's archivist.
I don't really know like how to move it though. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to move it. So, yeah, this might be easier if it's like if it was text.
Oh God.
Yep, there it is. Okay. Let's see. It goes under attack from the Jack Dogs. Presented with the Chicken Little movie.
How do I move you? What?
If you want, I can move this over to a Google Doc.
It's fine. It's fine. I think we can just write this stuff out, and if we need to talk about it, we can talk about it.
Okay. Yeah.
So, sorry, other way around.
Yeah.
Cold open conflict. I say it opens on like probably we have the Jock Dogs in like the very similar ships to what we saw at the end of the movie. That way we can trick people think it's another movie. Like it's like we're teasing the Ace sequel, but it's just because they've actually played into the hype so much. So it would be you'd have the Jock Dogs. They'd be basically gunning down the library of the like I guess like the archivist cat planet. You have like a central cat figure going down to the basement. He's carrying something. You see a council of cats just being like, what will we do now? Where we have nothing to save us. And in the background we can see like troops in the front just like getting like absolutely manhandled, like wedgies, swirlies, wet willies, the whole shebang.
The whole shebang. Yep.
The whole shebang. And then someone reveals, look at this, and it's just like, I found this. And then it's just like you see the cover of the
sir, an important
like,
document has resurfaced.
The research team has found something that might help us out here. And it's just not even a Blu-ray, just a DVD of the Chicken Little movie.
When this movie came out, was Blu-ray a thing in 2005?
I think so. I think so. Let me see. We can look it up.
Yeah, I want to know. Blu-ray is not that old, is it?
Because I remember like there was Disney Fast Play. Blu-ray is in 2005. Released worldwide.
The same time. Interesting. Yeah. VHS. Wait, did this come out in VHS?
I
swear to God, I remember it being on VHS because I actually grew up with some VHS. So. I know I have to know because Oh, Chicken Little was released on VHS in 2006.
What?
Yeah. Oh, dude, we gotta.
So late.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's really weird that it came out in 2006. Huh? I think it'd be kind of funny if we had it on VHS though.
That's just okay. All right, yeah.
To kind of date
funny
it a little
VHS.
Bit. Just to date it a little bit.
That's the one thing we write down.
And I think it's even funnier that they have a VHS player. And we should also have a gag where like he kind of like drops it or fumbles it on the way of getting it in, so like the tape is kind of everywhere. So they have to like get somebody to grab a screwdriver and like screw it back in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because this is still a children's joke movie.
Children's joke movie.
Dropping things to say. So that I think that's good. And then like it plugs it in, and you can just see like
appeals to the parents a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And do you know what a matched cut is?
A matched cut?
Yeah.
It sounds familiar. Tell me just in case.
So a match cut is like a thing in film where if you have it so you are closing the end of one scene on like one basic shape or figure, or like one sort of like matter or subject, and then you quick cut to another scene with something in the same position.
Oh,
so like you could have it be like where you have Ace like, you know, chest fully out, and he's just like staring out to the sky like the sky is falling, and then you'll just see like the match cut will be a hard cut
like today is a new day, like when he says that, right?
Do it, yeah. And then it cuts to today is a new day with Chicken Little. Instead, he's standing in front of a mirror. He looks like so freaking decrepit. He's like, oh, today's a new day.
Because he's college now.
Yeah, because like I feel like that childhood optimism, once you go to college, will start to hit that at least a level bit.
Especially because today's a new day is something that is something that his dad said, right?
Dad said, yeah, you're right.
His dad says, I think, yeah.
Yeah, so just like today is a new day. and then like you have like a loving look and like maybe a touch of like a picture frame of him and his dad after they come back from the aliens.
Oh, oh,
And
absolute
then
cinema. Very good.
yeah, just absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema.
We're doing so. Hollywood, give us $10 million.
Oh my gosh, please! I beg of you.
Yeah, so I think that's actually that's a pretty well like thought out like cold open. That feels good.
It's a good cold open. I think.
Feels good. Yeah. Yeah, and then it runs back to the same way as Chicken Little 1 started, where you get like the one little slip at the montage. Yeah. But like it's got to be like more depressing in college.
Yeah, what do you think kind of song would accompany that?
It's Disney still, so it has to be some level of pop at a base level.
Especially something that came out maybe around that time.
All right, so assuming it'd be like 2007, it might actually just be "Move Along" by the All American Rejects. It might actually just be "Move Along."
Put it down. Sure.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Oh, and there we go. This kind of answers Super Duper's question of the writing obstacle. Executive comes in and tells you Chicken Little came out too long ago. We need a refresher. How would you catch people up to speed, and how long would it be? I think that cold open kind of, I think just kind of like making like almost sort of like a weird mirror effect of things that happened in the first movie would be kind of a way to refresh. Because then you're like, oh, right, this is Chicken Little, right? Especially, and especially think that it would be a lot easier to refresh because the cold open happens so immediately after the first one.
So with that there, let's think of some exposition points in this montage. Like you learn a lot about like what's going on in the city. Like it's mostly just like, oh, these people will laugh at Chicken Little. These people laugh at Chicken Little. Is a lot of these people laugh at Chicken Little. Like who do we catch up on like visually? We want to have it even. So like, we're gonna have like what? Who do we check in on?
So maybe Chicken Little first. I think maybe Abby last.
So Chicken Little, Runt, and Foxy Loxy.
Yeah, Runt featuring Foxy. Like I don't know, maybe like because Chicken Little and Runt, like it was established in the first movie that they're like, you know, friends. Like they're kind of like, they're friends. They get along. You know, they're like kind of like he's my guy. He's my guy pal. You know, he's my dude. So yeah, it's sort of like I think it just makes sense. But I think Abby last because Abby is so important to the movie that we want it to be the thing that we remember. And usually the thing that we remember is usually the last thing. So I think, yeah.
Right, so I think that's a good set. And like there's a bunch of like character moments in there, like, oh, what's happening? Chicken Little, what do you think Chicken Little studies in college? Do you think he went to college? Because like I don't think he's coasting the way Runt does.
That's a good. I want to say maybe something to do with space. Because of the whole alien thing. But I mean, maybe he's like kind of trying to divide himself from that. Maybe that could even be a thing that like Abby was just like, I thought that this is what you wanted to do, but he's trying to separate himself a little bit from that.
Do you think he's like an inventor still? Because he's like the big thing I remember from the first montage is the fact that he has like the jetpack.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Yeah, maybe inventing like something related to that.
So I think let's just mark down.
No, that's a really good. I completely forgot about that about him. And I think maybe we should like, that should definitely be like kind of an important thing when he meets the aliens, because like that's how he helps them is with his inventions and his quick thinking. Yeah, an engineer. Yeah, I like that. I don't know how I completely forgot about that because, you know, he's such a little guy, so he's got to kind of
Yeah, he's crafty. That's how.
He's crafty. Yeah.
Like remember, like he had to make pants out of a paper newspaper.
Oh right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
So engineer in space. Do you think we see anything out of the ordinary in this one? Because I think it's like this is like a day he's in a dorm. He's waking up. Well, I got my little mini lab. They gave me a mini lab in my room. I don't have a
Nice.
roommate.
It's got the mini lab.
And he's
Do
like,
you
well,
think maybe him and
I
Runt
should
are
go to
roommates?
class. I don't think Ren goes to college.
Oh, you don't think he? Oh, yeah, yeah. Maybe he wouldn't go to college.
I think
Maybe he thinks he's too good
laying
for it.
back. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But I do think Foxy Loxy is there too. Do you think they're just like we can't have them living? This is still a Disney movie. Like there's the phrase dogs are sleeping with cats, pandemonium everywhere. But like I don't think foxes and pigs really hit the same note there.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think they're doing? Do you think they're out? I feel like Foxy Loxy is a gardener.
Yeah. Yeah. That's like
community gardening, and then like Runt is also there.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say community gardener. Like, I think that'd be cute, considering like, but I almost kind of want to like think about how she was before her brain cracked a little bit. You know what I mean?
You're so right. You're so right.
Like, you should think about who she was, because I mean, I feel like a bit of that personality could still be there.
What if they're like a low-level influencer couple and they're volunteers?
Influencer couple. Wait, sorry, what? I got excited about that. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, so like what if they're like, so like this is like they have like some level like, yeah, we're still good people, but like they're doing it like because like they're like, oh, Run's famous, Foxy Loxy is here, she has like a skincare line.
Yeah.
It's very domestic Instagram couple, if that makes sense to you.
Do you think that's something that she like wants to do though? Like,
I think she wants to be famous.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, because remember at the baseball game, she's like at the, like
right.
J-Lo has hit the thing. She's like, no, they gotta remember me. I hit like 9 home runs. Well, yeah, he hit 1 home run. Because like she gets overshot, like yeah, that hurts.
It's like, okay, just let the dude hit a home run, damn it. Like,
yeah, does that? Oh wait, no, damn it.
No, it does not. I does not. You know what? Fun fact, actually, I made a command.
Did you lay out the rules?
I made a command that has all the rules.
Oh, okay.
So if you type it in the chat, there it is. Yeah, if I type it in, it'll tell you. It takes a little bit because I think it's like it's not like a whole lot. Yeah.
What does Ja Rule have to say about this?
What does Ja Rule? Yeah, what does Ja Rule have to say?
Okay. Okay. Damn and hell are fine. Damn and hell are fine.
Damn and hell are fine. That's right, Bubby.
All right. Okay. So I don't overstep because this is your thing too.
Right.
Like, do you think there's another thing that like Runt and Foxy Loxy might be doing, or like what their dynamic is at this point that falls in line with what we have for Runt above?
Yeah. Because like we kind of want them to maybe like have a little bit of a conflict, and maybe because like something just kind of small and minor that like is like kind of helps him to pay off him not being such a butthead, you know, later on. So like I mean, they've got their whole like business that they've got going on. You know, I'm not sure.
I mean, we can come back to it.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to come back to it. He's very difficult. He's very difficult when he's not. I mean, like, he's not the main focus, but he's still,
All right, bye, Super.
He's a little difficult, but have a good one, Super. Get some good sleepies. Oh, I'll pay extra attention to the chat. I've got it.
Yeah.
Chat's slow. We got it. You think Abby's in college?
I think she is. I think she's in honors college. I think so too.
Honors college. I don't know how college works.
So it's accelerated track. You can get graduation with honors. It really doesn't mean much. It sometimes puts you in. It's a more difficult program. You do more stuff, probably more research and things. But yeah, I think she's an overachiever. But I don't. What do you think she's studying?
Maybe I'm wanting to think about like her thing with closure. So like maybe
social work,
psychology, yeah, something like that.
Yeah. reconnect me, please.
Yeah, so no, social work, that makes sense. Yeah, I'll write that down. Okay. Ooh, if my handwriting can get small. My handwriting is not very... There we go. My handwriting is very big in real life. Yeah. Oh, yeah, also being in college. I didn't write that down, but we know it, so it's still fine. It's fine. Yeah, I'll write it. In college. Okay, so you kind of established what they do. He's an space engineer, or just engineer in general. It could be either or. Ryan, Foxy, Loxy are influencers of some kind, or they have a business together. And then Abby is also in college doing social work.
And I guess from there, like, what is the event that has them all together? I feel like we talked a lot about like people asking for autographs or talking to them. Do you think it's like a commemorative event that they're at,
yeah,
like
like
the
maybe
city,
like a convention, or
like a convention, or like maybe a
maybe like oh, this is the anniversary of
Do you think there's a
when
chicken? Is there a
Chicken
Chicken Little Day?
saved. Yeah, Chicken Little Day. Yeah, it's like this is especially why Chicken Little is dreading today. It's because of the socialness and the fact that it's all about him. And yeah, no, that makes sense. It's like sort of like this is the anniversary of when we were saved by Chicken Little, and we're going to celebrate. So they kind of have like a little like convention sort of thing. And then maybe they're like, and then like maybe they're at the diner because they're like, let's all have lunch together. And then maybe Runt comes up with like some stupid excuse as to not be there. Maybe.
Chicken Little Day.
And maybe that's how their conversation with Chicken Little and Abby kind of starts, is because they were just fresh out of this like this convention where they're talking about the movie and things like that, and what he thinks about it. And I think actually having it be like a convention, maybe where they're being like interviewed or something like that, could kind of help give us a glimpse as to what everybody like thinks about it. Cause like just based kind of on how they answer stuff,
like
we
panel?
can kind of like maybe there's like a small panel, or like they just get interviewed, like maybe we get glimpses of like them being interviewed or ask questions and things like that. And
we could make this a long scene that way, because I think like we want to build up to the fact that like Chicken Little and Abby are gonna have like be on the rocks, like just like constantly just be like, oh hey, and like there's just like
that's
people
another
like
thing, they're
mobbing
always
in up
asking
there.
about the relationship, especially to Abby. They're always asking,
Yes, because
like,
like
what's it
like
like being Chicken Little's girlfriend?
Oh my god, that's the perfect way to say it. Yes.
And I think that's kind of what spurs on like the like how do you feel about the movie, like how it portrays us, like because so that's all they see me as, is Chicken Little's girlfriend, like
convention floor, followed by like a backstage, like a pre blow up thing, then the panel, and then I want to have like a moment where people are like ignoring Abby's like feelings, and like maybe there's like a post like convention like report on it, or like someone outside like just really makes her really like mad, and then they're just like, let's step back and let's get something to eat, and that's how they get to the diner.
Yeah, like, maybe like a lot of like interrupting, like there's things that she wants to say, but then it just kind of moves on really quick, and like she doesn't get to say anything. But the moment that the attention is on her, it's because the question of what's it like being Chicken Little's girlfriend comes up, or or maybe just something that's like a little sensitive, that's like hey,
like didn't you used to be ugly would be the worst thing to say to her.
Oh my god, like it's like didn't you used to have like a reputation for being like super ugly?
Like I can definitely see someone like doing that at con. Like just like they don't interact with people, but like this is like something they've seen on threads.
It's like I saw
And
pictures
like
of you in high school, you know, or
yeah.
how do you think the characters look actually now that we're bringing up Abby's looks, but like do we think that Abby is still like conventionally ugly?
No, I don't
Like
think
I don't think
so.
she's like all like sexed up like she's in the movie, like in the fictional movie.
No, she has a waistline. She'll have a waistline.
Yeah, because you know
As
that's how
opposed
you know
to
she's
what
girl.
was going on there, yeah.
But like I think because she has like kind of more confidence in herself, like she just kind of does what she wants, and I think that's what makes her beautiful.
God, the more we talk, this more I'm like my favorite part also is just like character profile because like you have to talk about wardrobe, music choice, like what's the vibe now? Like
Yeah, I'm all
what
about
music do you think?
vibes. I'm all about the vibes.
God, I want to write more. We don't. There's too much to do. Too little time.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
It's
are you
yeah.
also?
I
Yeah,
just didn't realize
it's
what time
late.
it is. I just didn't realize what
It's
time it
late
is.
for you.
It's fine. I don't work tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Mm.
No,
And
this
I
is the
got a
highlight of
lunch
my
to go to
weekend. So like,
tomorrow. Yeah, I got a
I'll go
lunch
out
to
on
go
my weekend. Yeah.
tomorrow, but like that's like
Yeah.
you know, it's fine. It's like I can sleep until 10. It's no big deal.
Let me check my calendar to see what I can sleep until.
Oh. We'll have to make this like a two-parter.
For certain. Yeah, this is good.
Mm-hmm. The brain is braining.
The brain.
The brain stew is boiling.
Da 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 dun. Da 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 dun. Da 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 da. God dang it. Okay, so I didn't have anything until 11, but like somebody scheduled something at like 10. But that's fine. That's fine.
We can, if we need to, we can like pick this
No,
up
we're good.
another day.
No, dude, we're good.
Okay,
Like,
okay. Let's.
I made YouTube shorts up until Tuesday. I had a feeling this would happen.
All right. How long do you want to do this for? Maybe like another like half an hour.
Yeah, I can go.
Yeah, we'll go do another 4. Let's just at least finish this first act.
Yeah. Okay. So at the
Let's
diner,
just
there's an
get
outside.
this whole boy plotted out here.
It's outside interruption. So outside interruption. Ignore Abby.
A lot of ignoring her and her opinions and.
And then we'll have Runt leave. Like Runt blows them off. Runt blows them off. So it's just them at the diner.
Maybe someone does ask her like a valid question, and instead of like her being able to answer, Runt's just like, oh yeah, whatever. Yeah.
No, because he's taking credit for the plan that she puts up.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah.
I'll just put down Runt stolen valor.
Yeah, stolen valor. Oh, you gotta get going too, Hokustar. Alright, get some good sleepies.
Is this board save?
Is this board safe? No, I can save a picture though.
Okay, good. You should save a couple pictures because there's a lot going on here.
Yeah, I'll save a couple. No problem.
Do we want to add the wolf in sheep's clothing as a bit character in the diner that tries to interrupt the conversation for?
I think it'd be a nice homage if we can do it. If we should, but you know, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You know.
We'll just have like be they'll
just like a small like maybe just like a small
wink and a
cameo
nudge.
homage. Yeah.
Or
like maybe she's like the waitress or something. You know.
Okay. Who do you think gets there first?
Who gets to the diner first?
Yes. They leave in separate cars. Because, like, Chicken Little has to stay... No, it's got to be Abby first. Chicken Little stays longer because they have more questions from about the crowd.
Abby, maybe Abby just kind of, like, disheartened, just kind of, like, gives up and just she's like, I'm just gonna go to the diner. I'll meet you guys there, whatever. Chicken Little second, Runt last, because he's probably just yapping.
It's such a I can't even read any of that. Okay.
Mm,
And Runt.
yeah, and then Ron, he's just yapping.
Do you think Runt has a
Hi,
separate table?
Shaggy. Ron has a
Hi,
separate
Shaggy.
table.
Yeah, for him and his entourage, or him and Foxy.
I almost wonder if Ron even shows up.
He doesn't. That makes yeah.
You know,
Just like,
I think he just is like he does it, and then like his egos just sort of says like, like, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna go home and do my thing, and not
yeah.
hang out with my friends like I'm supposed to.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Start CL.
I
And
am
then
streaming
how...
with Kaz.
Hi, Shaggy.
I hope work is doing well for you. I hope it's getting better. Did you ever have to work fast food, Kaz?
I didn't work fast food. I worked dinner rush at a comedy club.
Oh, okay. I think I remember something like that.
Yeah, because I was talking
think
about
I
the time
do.
Bob Saget. Yeah, Bob Saget.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a nice man. I mean,
No.
he was a nice man, but he still isn't. He's just not a nice man and dead.
Oh, god. Yeah, working fast food's a pain in the butt. Working food service, pain in the butt.
Yeah, I was lucky enough that I was the youngest in the kitchen, so I was like baby. So like they protected me.
I was not. I worked with so many teenagers.
Oh yeah, see, this is why I was I was the first one of the high school to really try and get employed there because it was a comedy club. Because like you couldn't serve drinks, but there were so many drinks out there.
Yeah.
The big thing is like I didn't smoke, so like I was always good to hold the line.
Oh,
And
you
like, oh, we
you
love
didn't
you.
get to be like, I'm going on my 10-minute government assigned smoke break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As they do, as they are wont to
yeah,
do.
I had a not when I worked at Arby's, but before. I had that a lot. It was one of our in charges too. Did it a lot.
Oh,
That sucked. Have to train so many 15-year-olds. Yeah, I bet that's
so sorry.
exhausting.
I never had to train. Well, I had to train people at the retail job I did, but I didn't have to. Well, I guess I trained like 1.5 people at the comedy place. Let's see. Let's
So that's
see.
so they have like their
Think,
waitress reference here.
do we think the waitress flirts with Chicken Little?
You know what? Mm,
He's 22 now. Well, he's an adult now.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think she could. I'm just kind of wondering, like, maybe where, yeah, maybe like,
Like, not even
would that be
malicious.
something that maybe be something that inspires their conversation, or like, I mean, it's a conversation that she already knows that she wants to have, but like, maybe
I think they're
that
in the
happening
middle of
is
the
like,
conversation. The
oh,
waitress is flirting. Chicken Little doesn't care about it, but he's like doing the usual like fan service thing. And Abby is like, okay, so like what just happened there?
oh yeah, yeah, that just really pees her off because she's already been like blown off and ignored like all day,
Yeah.
And so like all of a sudden like she's just like, what the heck, man? What the heck? Yeah, I see that. And it could also kind of show him as being a bit of a pushover, maybe. Like he's
that
got
has
that
not changed.
pushoverness. Like instead of like being all like, hey, lady, back off. Like this is my girlfriend, literally right here. He just kind of like fumbles and is a little dumbhead baby boy.
Yeah, and then we have the scene with the fight, and then we can have like the alien introduction, and that puts us. We're still in Act 1. We need Act 1. The conflict is very much limited to just like the interpersonal there, but what kicks off to Act 2 is we need to have like Chicken Little be off planet by the end of it, so that Act 2 is very much.
Yeah, he needs to be
We can
off.
have a we need like a
Maybe
time
like
slip. Yeah.
I think in like the scene that you had written, he gets kidnapped kind of in the middle of their conversation, and I think that's what leaves it unresolved. I'm almost wondering if maybe Abby walks away, like in the middle of in their conversation. She's just like, I've had it, and I'm out of here. I need to be somewhere else. She's just like, I'm just gonna like walk away, and she walks away. It kind of leaves Chicken Little by himself. He's on his way home, and when he gets home, that's where the aliens are. They're like, Chicken Little, we found you. We found your house.
It's like, I'm done. I'm walking away. It's like, okay, fine.
He's just like, oh, all right. Like he kind of like feels like what just happened? Like kind of like, oh, like like I messed up. I don't know how. I just did. Yeah, and he's just kind of like, maybe he's just maybe this could even be reflective. This could even be reflective of in the first movie, when after he gets in trouble after the kickball thing, and him and his dad are driving home, and there's like that sad, the song that plays, and like it's just kind of awkward, because that's when he finds out about the aliens for the first time too. Is after the whole kickball thing, and then he goes home, kind of sad about it, and then the sky has fallen. I said this sounds super nerdy, but yeah, I don't know. I was just kind of like being like, this is kind of what happens in the first movie too. Is like, he goes home after something really bad just happened, and that's how and then he finds out about the aliens. And
does Chicken Little try and fight for the relationship as Abby walks back, like leaving out?
I don't think so.
Or does he stay inside?
I don't think so, and I think that's the issue. Like, I think that's like the issue. That's his issue, is that he's just so passive.
Yeah.
Like, and it's interesting because in the first movie, like he kind of stands up for himself a little bit, but like he's still kind of like, but he stands up for himself when he like needs to, but it's just the fact that nobody's listening. Now it's people are listening, and he just refuses to be that way now. And I think that's just because of his because he's so depressed.
Yeah.
Like,
also, bye, Shaggy.
Bye, Shaggy. Have a good night. Stay safe. Follow your heart. Yeah.
Just drop a sick Crush 40 like baseline right there. Let's see. Doesn't fight it. He stays in there.
There you go.
Nice. Then Chicken Little mopes home.
Yeah, he has a sad boy moment. Maybe he maybe drives by maybe on his way home he drives by the baseball field.
Oh.
He kind of like remembers what used to be. Just to kind of add to it,
So I think here's the thing though. Like, I think that helps a bit. Do you think like he's gonna be like, what if I wish every day could be like that day? Because that was like, it was like probably the first moment in his life. He's like, people were so behind me.
Yeah,
I had my friends and the town.
Yeah, that's when I had finally had friends, and and then there's like people supporting me. Yeah, it was a big moment for him. So I feel like he would definitely feel that way.
Do you think he goes with the aliens willingly at this point? He's like, I can get that again.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think it's so much of a kidnapping. Well, maybe it's a kidnapping situation at first because he's just like, oh my God, what's happening? But then after they kind of explain the situation to him, he's just like, okay, yeah, sure, guys, I'll help you out. I think maybe.
Do we think? Okay, so I think with that, because he knows like that this is gonna be weird if he disappears again. He's like, well, this is actually gonna probably crush like the economy of this entire town because they've freaking loved Chicken Little.
They make money off my face.
No, he makes so much bank off of it.
Mm.
Like they have Chicken Little themed restaurants there. It's not a chicken restaurant. They don't serve chicken.
No,
It's
they don't
specifically
serve
just
chicken.
beef. The reverse Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I feel like it's such a weird dynamic to have like animals that are like
in the
both like yeah, like and then
Yeah.
there's like a fox and then a chicken and then what do they eat? Like what do they eat? And that's how I feel in Zootopia too. Like they show some food. Like is everybody just assumed vegan? Like
No, because they fully have a predator and prey class. So that means someone has to be eaten.
Somebody has to be eaten. Maybe Abby goes back home and maybe goes to his place, and that's how they find out that he's missing. Maybe he.
I was thinking maybe he.
Oh,
I was saying maybe they announce it like there's like
Oh.
Chicken Little will go save the day for this other country, and he will come back with more stuff and more money for the town.
It's like, greetings, Earthlings. We have stolen your champion, and he's going to, yeah.
And the mayor's like, "That's awesome, perfect."
Yeah, except great. That means another movie's in the works. and then we say the same thing. We're like, "Oh, that's great. That means there's another movie in the works."
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, and I think what happens here, do we think Runt weasels his way out of going, or do you think he was not invited? Because I'm thinking, you seen that meme from like the movie We're the Millers? I'm only getting paid $5 grand for this. You're getting paid $5 grand. You're getting paid. Where it can be like, you get to save the world. They asked you. You got asked. They know who I am, so we can like do that rule of threes down the line.
Right. Yeah. I was thinking like, are you asking like? Okay, wait, hold on. So you're asking if Runt like. Okay, sorry. Ask the question again. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
So like it's fine. I was talking a weird example that I put him through a meme there in the middle.
Like
so
I mean like
reasonable.
I saw the vision. I was just like, okay, but
so like
wait, what did he ask though?
So I think the comedic but sad way to show this like hierarchy of like all these characters is like Chicken Little's like at the front of the thing. They don't. Mm-hmm. It is revealed that like they asked Runt, and Runt's like, I need to stay here to protect the town, and the archivist is like, that makes perfect sense. You were the second in command. And then so it's like, okay, and then what about Fish? Like, well, Fish died in the movie, so they don't ask you about Fish. And they just don't ask Abby.
Wait, was it Fish that dies, or was it Runt?
It might have been Runt.
Actually, I think that's why they don't ask him, is because they assume that Runt is dead.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No, that's funny. And then he gets like all mad about it. Like he's like, what?
Don't ask Runt.
Yeah, don't ask Runt because Runt is dead. No, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's the one that dies because he's all like,
well, give me the bag of chips.
Give it some chips if you have them. Yeah, I remember that line specifically. I thought it was Fish that died. It might have been dead. Yeah, I can't remember. Maybe he did, because like at the end of the movie, all you see is Ace and Abby. So like I'm just like, did
maybe
Fish
they both
and die? Like
maybe they both died.
I can't remember.
They didn't care to put
I think
Fish
it's
in the
really
scene.
funny that they made that choice to just like, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
And Runt isn't even upset about it. He's just like, that's so awesome. Actually, it almost seems like it's implied he wrote that in, that he dies, because like when they're watching the movie, he actually mouths the words.
Accurate.
He mouths the words, and he's just like, yeah.
And so I think like they don't ask Runt because he's dead. I think they don't ask Abby because they realize the person they wrote is not someone they want to have in the war room.
Right. They're like, oh, she's just like, a damsel. She's just the girl TM. Yeah, so she's like, she's useless. You don't need her. Like,
Yeah. Oh shoot, I used the wrong colors. Okay, that's
no,
fine.
no. We're not saying that that he dies in Chicken Little. We're saying he dies when they're watching that movie. When they're watching that movie, Runt's character dies.
So I went to the death wiki.
Oh, did you hear that?
Does Mo want in? I heard a little bit. She cut out.
Mo said, "So I went to the character death wiki for no reason." Oh my god, you actually did. It's like pulled up and everything.
It's like I gotta check this.
No, yeah, no. At the end of the movie, when they're watching the movie, Runt's character dies, and Runt's just like sitting there and being all like, "This is so awesome."
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he realized the ramifications of him being dead. Background Mo, yeah, Mo is here. Mo is sitting on the floor.
18 people did die in
18 people died in Chicken Little.
Also, welcome back, Skater. Oh my gosh, that's insane.
Yeah, welcome back, Skater and Woodsman Jack. Hi, I'm sure you were here the whole time, but like, hi, thank you for engaging.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's okay, and they don't ask Fish because they don't know where the heck he is. Town sees them off. Don't ask around. Don't ask around me. And then I think this puts them both at a pretty low spot, and then we can have like a time scale, like a they're just both sitting like in a gazebo or something, like hand in hand. Like what are we doing here?
Beautiful. And yeah, sad moment. Sad. Oh yeah, sad gazebo. Yeah, sad gazebo.
And if we look at this, it's not that bad. Like 5-ish, like 5 like main tenants. We can split that in some decent scenes.
Yeah.
They don't have to be that long. That's pretty good. We can make like 20 pages out of that pretty easy.
I think so.
Yeah, and I think that's a good. I think that in terms of story skeleton, we've done a good job there.
This is a fine skeleton. This is a fine. Would you say this is like maybe like the head and bust of the skeleton?
You put on. You probably see the foot.
You say this is the foot of this. This is
you
purely
build bottom
the foot.
Up.
Oh, gotcha. We're going from like maybe like this is like to the knee skeleton.
Yeah, and then everything is like knee to like torso is gonna be like the Act 2. It gets a lot stuffed. It can be like 50 pages. Conclusions like a good like.
Well, I feel like Act 2 maybe should be the longest.
Like
Act 2 is typically the longest, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool.
It's trials and tribulations. 3 is final confrontation. Well, that's the conclusion.
That's a nice chunky skeleton.
I think that's good.
Yeah, I think so.
Is there anything else we want to do? I know it's getting kind of late for y'all. Was there anything else we had from like our pre-read we wanted to go through?
Yeah, let me take a look at our.
Did we have? I'm looking. I think I wrote like a scene. Did I write a scene left over?
I think you had.
No, I didn't finish. I had like a line, but I couldn't get the Chicken Little speech, and like I don't know if I can improv it right now.
Oh, there's the speech. There's the exchange that Chicken Little and Abby have like during the like kind of like the resolution, like, or at least like maybe like I would say maybe what would you say almost it's like part of the climax or like the beginning of the climax.
I would say it's the beginning of the climax, and they're doing a it's like a reunion. It's a reunion.
It's a reunion.
Where she's been captured. He has also been captured, but he's been there longer. She's like, "Oh, great! Great! Now that you're here, you're gonna take the spotlight and lead." And it's like, "What are you saying? I've been in this jail longer than you. Clearly, it's like I needed you."
Mm-hmm.
And like it's the point where like we see like what was going on here. And that like Chicken Little always appreciated her, but like didn't express it to her face.
Yeah, because he's a coward.
Because he's a coward, and he's learned that lesson. And Abby, I mean, like she's learned that she has leadership qualities, but she needs like. I feel like prior to that, she was like doing this like out of like spite to prove herself, but like she didn't need that.
Yeah, I see that the kind of the exchange is
Like, yeah,
is unfinished here because it's like used for like like something about a rule of threes and
yeah.
you know
Like
yeah it's
I
like kind
couldn't.
of just like kind of like a bare bones and yeah but
Yeah,
it is very cute.
it's not much.
Some of it, this little bit of it, cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to like write the ending. I've never been to the ending of a story I've written before.
Really?
I've never been. I've
Not
never
even
finished.
once.
I've never finished a writing before.
Like Professor Utoni from Jimmy Neutron, just like
Yeah, basically.
yeah, just can't even finish it. Not even a jelly donut. None.
Not even.
No.
Didn't even get to that point.
Oh.
So it'll be exciting. It's like and maybe one day, maybe when this is all done, I'll write some. Or maybe I'll make some like, like it'll be like an animatic channel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be amazing.
Or when you like take audio from like other things and then like make an animatic out of it. The animation meme community. Were you ever a part of that? Did you ever know anything about that? The animation meme community.
I'm not sure if it's an animation meme community, but like I was animatic pilled because I was a theater kid.
So, yeah, that's kind of what got me into like musicals and things like that. That's how I found out about like Be More Chill and Heathers and things like that because I was like, I was big into the animatics. It's actually they're a lot of fun.
I gotta send you this one artist I've been following for like years. They have some really fun stuff. They have an entire series that's like they're they have OCs that they've been working on for like 7 years.
Oh.
They've gone through a lot of changes. I'm like really invested, but I think oh god, they have Be It, Boku no Hero as Thomas Sanders vines. God damn it. Let's see. Let me just send this to you so that you can look at this channel afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch me be all like, yo, I know who this is.
You might. They're pretty prolific.
Their art seems familiar. I mean, let me like go to like some of their older stuff. Oh, I probably didn't because of the My Hero Academia stuff.
Oh, did you quarantine yourself off of that?
I was not in. I never watched My Hero Academia. I watched like the first couple of episodes with my brother because my brother was watching it for a little bit. But yeah, that was. Yeah, and that's probably why I kind of avoid it because I was like, oh, I just never really never watched My Hero Academia all that much. Love the art style though, and I did read the first chapter of the manga with my friend.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
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 No, but, I'm a sucker for loser hero stories. So.
No. Yeah. No. I actually kind of like them too. I had a like a superhero D&D that I was like in.
Oh, were you playing Masks?
I don't think specifically that. I think it wasn't even really hardly D&D. It was just like it was almost just like an over glorified role play where we just kind of sat around and we kind of did what we wanted. We would roll for like certain stuff, like for fate and things like that, or just like simply because the guy who was leading it all was just like, you know what, go ahead and roll for that. Actually, But like for most of the time, he's just like kind of just be creative about it, and if it's good enough, we'll just do it. But
that's my favorite kind. I don't care about like stats in my RPGs.
Yeah, I kind of I'm all for the role playing aspect. I actually usually hate engaging in combat in games. So when the combat becomes role play, that's what I like, and that's kind of what it was. And it was a lot of fun because my character was like a speed based character. It was fun.
I swear you're talking in terms. I'm like, this is the exact role like layout of like a TTRPG called Masks that my ex roommate loved so much because I'm
You know,
like,
and
this is
I wouldn't be
think that's up
surprised
there.
if like that he based it off of that because I think he mentioned like something like that.
It's a pretty
Yeah.
big set. Yeah.
Yeah, it might even be inspired off of that. He didn't have like a book or anything. He was just kind of like, and he's got a bunch of books for a bunch of different stuff. But this one, he was just like, you guys like just be creative. He's like, the only thing that we didn't have any creative control over was what our powers were. He gave that to us, which was kind of cool. And I actually did really like that because I think you got to, it kind of allowed you to like kind of think a little outside the box with it.
Yeah, that's so cool. I mean, like my favorite TTRPG is Honey Heist. Have you ever heard of Honey Heist? So it's a pretty simple. There are two rules. You have been tasked to steal a jar of honey, where you need to have an intricate plan with ebbs and flows. And let me recall. I think the exact verbiage is "you are a goddamn bear," and that's it.
Oh, that's fun.
It's like a 3-pager online free download thing. It's on the TTRPG like simulator app, and it's just like it's truly up to the players and the DM to just be like, how do we get from point A to point B when we only know point B and we know that we're bears? You know, I made an entire campaign called Hot Bear Clone High. Have you seen Clone High?
I have seen Clone High.
So it was that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and I ran it one time, and I improv so much stuff in there, and I really wish I remembered because we're coming from like a year and a half, but it was my favorite single like one-shot campaign I have ever done.
No, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
It makes me wanna like do more like like role playing based games. The game I'm in, it's fun. It's like a lot of like technical stuff that I'm just like not super into. So it kind of takes me out just a little bit, but
yeah. No, I got put off of D&D because I work with a bunch of engineers now. And when you have engineers in a game with math, they're so good at min-maxing, and it makes combat
that's
so boring.
so annoying. Oh my gosh. It's like, stop being good at this, okay? Just like,
yeah.
Stop thinking about it too hard. Anyway, we should probably wrap this show up, I think. It's getting late. Oh gosh, how do I even want to end this?
What do we say?
What do we say at the end of these things? We say thank you, Cass, for being here. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to do this. How many streams have you done today?
Just two.
Just the two? Okay. I could have swore that you did one earlier this morning, and I was just like, oh my god, dude.
No,
like,
I did two yesterday.
Like, I love doing this, but like I can't for that long. No thanks, man. Like, so, but thank you, and thank you especially because I know we were supposed to do this yesterday, and I my tummy hurt.
No problem.
Yeah, I appreciate that a lot. And I had a lot of fun doing this, and I hope that we can come back and finish up the rest of our skeleton.
Yeah. This is a great time. Thank you all for having me.
We like you enough.
Enough.
Okay, we like you enough. You're all right.
Am I above a bar right now? Okay.
The Ryan Gosling book.
The Ryan Gosling book. That's amazing.
I don't usually like to do raids for collabs, but I mean, did you want to try? Or
I mean, I'm not streaming my POV. Is the gang still doing? Okay, so they're not doing Lethal Company, so they're not.
Oh, I saw they were.
Everyone I see is doing Fortnite. Everyone's moved to Fortnite.
Ew, Fortnite.
Wait. If we hold on for 2 more minutes, Lorelai is about to start.
Oh, I haven't rated Lorelai before. I actually don't think. I don't think I've ever rated Lorelai before. Now that I think about it.
Are you awake long enough for that to happen?
No. No.
Well, I think we just got to vamp.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, let's chill out.
And hope that they're like, yeah, okay, let's see. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that'd be so good.
Yeah.
Hello again and goodbye again. We're just finishing up. We're waiting for Lorelai to start so we can rate them.
Yeah. See.
Whoa.
Oh,
Big yawn.
yep. It started.
Whoa.
Hear the music. Hear the
Okay.
music.
Okay. Geese, give me a kiss and give Kaz a kiss too. Mwah! Thank you. All right, we're ending the stream now. Say bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.